All right, let's get into this. Mr. Madden Man, can you close your door? All right, let's jump into this. You might need some more water. It evaporated. Evaporation happens. Let him stay in child's place. You're about to grown folks' business. Evaporation happens. Is evaporation not a thing? Does it exist? She mad at me because her water evaporated. Reg dog, what's the deal?
I'm not better for just seeing the evaporate around here. How convenient.
Man, it's crazy how that.
Wow, man.
Man. This world we living in. What we talking about first, man? Y'all want to get in the whack? Y'all want to get in the Hitta J3? Y'all want to get in the Flakko? Hitta J3 tapped in with me. Shout out to Hitta J Thrizzle. So what we talking about, man? Y'all want to talk about whack? Y'all want to talk about Flakko? Y'all want to talk about Hitta J3? What we talking about, man? We talking about? Wait.
We got the media team, man. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go.
You looking for that fire club?
Oh, you want to talk about Flakko first? Yeah, because we got an hour of this. Hey, Curls. Can you monitor the noodles? They just have to be mixed into the meat sauce. But they might be tender. I don't know. You got it. Thank you. All right, let me see. Point and shoot. All right, man. So, shout out to point and shoot. Wait. Maybe it's the other page. Okay, here it is.
Clips of
All right. So, chat. Let's jump right into this Kantiana, man. We got Flakko busting his 1-2 step by way of point and shoot.
YouTuber Poetic Manyango
Jala is
glorifying and promoting the practice of buying prostitutes. Now that he's become rich, that is. And this is crazy because before Jala started getting rich, before he started getting all these new views that he's getting, he would criticize such practices. But now that he's rich and powerful, he wants to actually partake in the exact thing that
rich and powerful? Okay. Hello adjectives, but okay.
he used to say was evil. And I just thought this was so fascinating. This wasn't that long ago.
But here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick, okay? Powerful men with money pretending like they don't purchase it is crazy.
Boston Richie is only popular when it comes to women because he brags about tricking, he raps about tricking, he brags about buying women.
I mean, ninjas who can't afford it are always mad at the ninjas who can. That's all I'm saying.
All that money, man, with all that money, with all that resources, you've never went and got a high-end professional.
Spending a lot of money on them up front. So when you get with a man who openly brags about buying women with his money,
bro, listen, bro, all these bitches, T-Row, they going for $75.
Oh, how do you know that they're going for $75? And then why would you purchase $75 papapa? You feel me? Purchasing $75 papapa is crazy. Don't purchase the cheap papapa.
I can't help myself, man. All they wanted was $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes, 2 biscuits, 1 Sprite.
Then you can't really act shocked if he treats women like his property. Boston Richie is somebody who spends a lot of money on women, brags about it.
What if the girls you're dealing with, like they all acting up? You want to deal with a professional, you go ahead and get a high-end professional, tugging and pulling at a price. Like, come on, listen, buying box is a rich man's sport.
These dudes are not just giving out these extreme amount of money because they're good guys, bro. They do it for power and control.
Or that could just be that's what they enjoy. A lot of dudes pay for papapa just because they enjoy the papapa. They don't enjoy the relationship aspect of it. They just want the papapa. So, it is what it is.
I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm climbing up in this world, bro.
Powerful men with money.
Yeah, I've been on some, you feel me? I've been on some using my.
The fact that he thinks that he's powerful and mistakes powerful with predatorial is crazy. Both P words, both adjectives, but no. Powerful versus predatorial is two totally different things. Powerful is someone who people respect, who people love, who people admire, who people want to be like, who people will choose to follow. Predatorial is somebody who's in a position of power, not a powerful person. Hear what I said? Just because you're in a position of power does not make you a powerful person, because once that position has been removed from you, you're no longer a powerful person. A powerful person can continue to be a powerful person removed from a position of power because they can obtain more power and more positions of power. Hear what I say? You feel me? Make another hove type situation. But, when it comes to this type of situation, you're like a boss at the grocery store, and the girl wants extra hours, so you're doing creep things so she can work an extra hour shift and get 4 extra hours of overtime this week.
Power to like have my way.
You know what? I would say it even creepier than this. Like somebody who's trying to. Never mind.
Now, what
YouTube guidelines.
Powerful men with money.
Power and control.
You think Vlad wants to go out to the bar on a random night and pick up a random chick at the bar and bring her back to the spot? Or do you feel like Vlad wants to work with a professional? You think Vlad want to risk going on Instagram and picking up a random girl on Instagram that may or may not know some rappers who don't like him and then come back to his foot? Nah, man. I don't think anybody in that room has never purchased the box.
So that's really crazy. And Jala, and I want to explain what's going on. So Jala has this new audience. He's got this giant resurgence in viewership on his channel because of the Chud the Builder controversy. Jala used to be the only person that would pay attention to Chud the Builder on the internet and make videos about him, and they actually collaborated. Chud and Jala collaborated on a stream at least one time. But what ended up happening is Chud the Builder got into this situation where he got arrested and became international news. And then Jala pretty much struck gold with this because he was the only one with any real content on Chud the Builder available on YouTube. So his channel experienced a giant influx in viewership right around the Chud the Builder, and he started making video after video. He made 36 videos in 30 days.
That's right. Get your chili up.
On Chud the Builder. So now he's got this brand new audience, and he knows it too. And he knows that if they do any sort of digging or go back a couple of months, they're going to find that he was recently outed and caught for being a John, for being a frequent trip.
And that girl was allegedly not over the age of 18.
What? The streets of LA. So he needs to make it look like, oh, he was rich. That's why he was doing it. It's completely normal to do this because he's rich, right? He's not a normal person like you. He's rich, so he plays by different rules.
Listen, bro, I went and got rich, right? And if y'all think I ain't give a fuck before,
but he forgot that before he was rich, he was saying that rich people using their money and power to buy women are evil.
What?
I need you guys to really pay attention to the falsehood of all. You know what? Rich is a mindset. Sometimes it's not in a physical form. Which is a mindset. Sometimes it's actually not in a physical form. You're right.
As simple as that, okay? If you don't got the paper to buy the box, don't buy the box, man. All right? Don't buy the box, man. Bro, you know these women are scam artists. Bro, you know when you dealing with somebody of that, like, bro, they are scam artists, they are finessers, they're thieves.
So this is really weird. So they're all thieves, they're all scammers, they're all dangerous to be around, but he says that why would anyone want to deal with a girlfriend or a wife when they could get a professional? What? But then the professionals are all scamming thieves. This Jala is really confused. And you can tell that he's speaking from experience. This is the frustration on his face tells it all. He's gone through this. He's tired of it. He's tired of having to pay extra for his.
He's tired of having to pay extra because because women look at him and sometimes they have a hard time maintaining their lunch. So it's a Flakko fee.
Hush money.
As simple as that. Right, but you're going into this knowing they're thieves, knowing they're scam artists, knowing they're there to finesse. So yeah, they might try to finesse an extra 2, 3, 4, 500 if they know you got it like that, right? but do not go into this interaction if you don't got the paper.
So this is almost sounding like bragging about being a trick, about being someone who has to pay women for their affection to achieve.
I mean, can you imagine somebody just giving it to him willingly? Like, I would imagine that, you know, by payment is pretty much the only way that he's available to get these interactions with these women, for lack of better words.
Personal gratification. This is insane. He's like, don't do it unless you got the paper. That is disgusting.
Because what are your options here? Get finesse for an extra $500, maybe $1,000, or have stories like this told on Vlad and social media forever. Because now, guess what? She's in a lobby embarrassing you, making it very clear.
Like he did. So Jala, this happened to Jala. He's speaking from experience. He's warning his fellow elites because this happened to Jala. He was severely embarrassed by a prostitute. Look at
He got drawers on.
Get off that. That
He definitely got severely embarrassed by Yasayu because he didn't pay her fee.
shit made me want to throw up.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, man.
They gonna flag us for that for sure. He gonna flag us. What was he? The
chair that
Flakko sat in.
Flakko sitting in the chair, butt naked, bare naked.
Ghost right
Looking
in the
like
chair.
a black Teddy Graham in that motherfucker.
Bareback in the chair is crazy.
Boy, Flakko from the back, man. Flakko let her get you like that.
Chalk him to the game, bro. Chalk him to the game. The extra $500 they might try to finesse. They might tell you, hey, bro, it's $500. You get there now, it's $1,000 because it's you. Right? Y'all get done, it's $1,500. Hey, bro, I have to go sideways. Now it's $2,500.
He paid $2,500 for the box.
You just got to deal with it if you are Aries Spears because you are a celebrity. You put yourself in that position to deal with a con artist and a scammer like most of these women are. You got to deal with it. You can't be in a lobby arguing.
Jala seems
Yeah, you just can't be maintaining and participating in these type of activities, period, bro. Like, that's not how the situation should go. That's not how you should be handling this situation.
highly experienced in this. This is insane. And imagine being Aries Spears and you got this Jala lecturing you about how to participate in high-end prostitution. What? This is insane. How is this relatable to Jala's audience at all? This is really strange.
My audience and like people who watch me, they relate. Yeah, they relate to that. They relate. Like most of these women are. You got to deal with it. You can't be in a lobby arguing, like negotiating, right? Nah, bro. You just deal with the finesse, man, right? And never see them again.
Wow, so Jala's giving other rich people the game. What? That is really something. So let me just summarize.
The fact that people think that Flakko is rich is astounding. But hey, man, everybody's business.
Whereas if you are a celebrity, you would have to be out of your mind to go out and meet someone because the person might know some rappers and they might expose you or try to come get you. But it's perfectly safe and a much more reasonable alternative to meet with a scamming, lying, thieving prostitute who actually would know some gangster rappers, and then deal with them and allow yourself to be extorted and finessed by them.
Money 1272, I see you.
And then just charge it to the game. Charge it all to the game. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we're dealing with here. And this is what I need people to understand is that we're not dealing with a normal person. What we're dealing with is a Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
So Jala needs this to be viewed as normal behavior because this is what he's been.
Because he needs people to agree with it and people to side with it. That way, when he gets outed for it, he doesn't seem like he's out of the question for purchasing services from a young lady who was not above the age of 18, who was proprietarying herself by way of Wookie Bammin and Wookie Bammin. You feel me?
Caught doing, and had he never been caught doing it, he wouldn't have ever been a pro prostitution. He would have never gone down this route had he not been caught. So now he needs to make it normal, normalize it, glorify it, say this is what everyone does. But this doesn't really fit with Jala's new sort of identity that he's made for himself with this new resurgence on his YouTube channel. He's got all these new viewers that think that he's pro women and pro black and everything.
Oh no, he hates black people. He hates women. He hates Mexicans. He said these things.
But he's not. He's actually just pro grift. And even a blind man can see that Jala is grifting and that this isn't okay.
I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about. And how dare you cover the Hoover indictment and you purchasing and you furthering
Shout out to the blind man that can see it.
the human trafficking movement.
Now, Jala is open. I'll give him that. He's open about what he's planning and what is on his mind with his power. He loves the power. He loves to hold power over women so that he can use them to have his way with them. And this is coming from the Jala, his damn self.
I got dogged out, man. So for me, so we doing all the dogging now. Man.
What she do?
Well,
Take
yeah,
you to the
you doing the
restaurant,
dogging?
make you order enough food for her and her boyfriend, and then say she was gonna eat at home?
Man, took all my money, you feel me, and then violated, you feel me, but
Why you keep letting people take your money?
no, that's the same girl. So like, yeah.
Hold on. So you gave the same girl another chance to take your money again?
No, I'm saying, ever since that situation that you know about that like we won't say, yeah, I've been on some, you feel me? I've been on some using my power to, like have my way down, which is
So Jala loves the power. And what he means by power in this context is, at No Jumper, is that he had the power to bring new talent onto the show. So if Jala liked you, if you were nice enough to Jala, there was a chance that you could be offered a job. And so it sounds like Jala's openly bragging about using this power of his.
And I also want to just kind of, since we're on the topic, I was able to pull this up really quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me take this down real fast. Pull this up real quick. Put my thing down and then reverse it. Let me show y'all this real quick. This is just a legal document from, you want to just check this out on your own time. This is pacermonitor.com. All you have to do, this is what the Google search said. That is when you search, and then this is what comes up. That right there is that. But you see the motion filed in 2022, complaint filed by Shaquem Ra against, blah, 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 his name, Wookie Bam, blah, blah, blah. And it's all the, situations about what's going on with him and how he had this situation. And this is what comes up when you Google that right there. So, let me hear. Let me see this. What's this right here?
I think like there's a video that people give you a bunch of flack for, right? I think you were like telling a story about how you like took this girl home, and she was down with damn near.
No, that's somebody else. Let me see. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff comes up, but the most important thing is this really right here. Against this PDF file. Literally, it's a PDF. It's right here. Whatever. But I'll pay for the subscription if you guys want me to go into it. We can just kind of go into all these different PDFs and all this kind of stuff. Let's see what this one is right here. Let me just kind of throw into this right here. Okay, so I do have to pay for it. If you guys want me to, I'll pay for it, and then we can just go into that whole little situation. But I think that it's important to kind of pay attention to the fact that this is exactly what's going on with this guy, man. He does have these cases, and that's what comes up when you search certain things. So yeah,
is to pick up women, and I want to show you a clip of an example of what it looks like. I mean, look at this clip, and you tell me what Jala's thinking about.
Man, listen, man, this been amazing, man. Please listen, come back and host like the news sometimes. Right. We do like the news live streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where we just talk about just just random topics and shit. Feel me?
Yes,
right? And you please come back. Whenever you want to come back.
He said you. He said you. Baby, please come back. Please come back. Right, this nigga turned to Barry Manilow. Please, baby, please.
Folks, man, big folks in the cut. It's a scary sight. Like, subscribe, comment, and we're out of here, folks.
So, I mean, it looked like the spider had found himself a fly, didn't it? Didn't it look like he was really trying to make her think like maybe like Jala could give her an opportunity to grow into a star. He can make her a star. He can So Jala is, I mean, that's out of control. And we've seen him joke and laugh about how funny this type of practice is.
Interview some chick. No, academics interviewed some chick who said the house phone
and they get icky, Mickey, Vicky, sticky, and tricky when it comes to these dudes, bro. And it's an ugly look, man. It's an ugly look. It's wild.
Like guys fucked her for an opportunity to get interviewed. And on No Jumper, and
y'all should have followed that model. All y'all should be running through me. I'm gonna bring you on No Jumper. What the hell? Hey, women don't want virtue. They don't want chivalry. They don't even want honesty. They've made that clear.
That is incredible. Not the best aging quote, man. But hey,
hit to be on.
And I love how Jala brought that up and knew about that, and it was on his mind like that. It really shows that it's on his mind a lot. That power that he has, he could potentially get meaningless sex out of women for hopefully a spot. He doesn't even have to promise them anything. Just having that power.
You see what I mean when I say predatorial? Because that's predatorial behavior. It's not really what one would call power in the sense of like, you've done something to actually earn this space. That's just taking advantage of an opportunity given to you to be a predator towards other people.
Is what he wants. And so I just wanted people to know about the Jala because he's got this new audience now. He's this racist slayer that he fancies himself. Like he's this new identity that he's made for himself where he's this pro-black, pro-women, anti-racist. He tears down all the racists across America.
I speak on white supremacy. I cook them. I cook the racist white dudes.
Now let me just play this clip.
No, you really don't. You're very antagonistic and very anti-black people, and us as black people have thrown you away a while ago.
From Jala's channel from yesterday, where he's criticizing this group of racist comedians for their racist jokes, and this is sort of what Jala does now. This is his new shtick.
Oh, that guy had enough.
Sit down, Chef. Sit down.
Bro, these dudes aren't really racist comedians. I've seen this content before. They're very cringy, but they're comedians. They're not really racist, so to speak. I'm not.
Come on, buddy, come back. It's okay. Come on, dude. So what?
Let's cut
all
that.
kinds of
Cut
colored
that.
people go to jail. White people, that's why there's wars in jail. Everyone's white, Asian.
McCusker is genuinely autistic. There's a chance that he just doesn't feel things when people have emotions in front of him. I met his wife backstage. She's a bitch. I gotta be honest with you. She was so mean. It was insane.
That's crazy to say.
Yeah, because she's black.
Those are the jokes that made the edit. Those are the jokes that made the edit. Do you understand that for Tony?
But then Flakko's the same person who said that black people don't deserve to live in America, that black people don't deserve refuge, that mothers of black children don't deserve peace and all that kind of stuff. Flakko's been very anti-black.
Hinchcliffe, right, to be a part of this. And for them to cut out certain things because it was just way too edgy, way too racist. Do you understand the amount of racism that had to have been spewed for them to cut it out the show? There are jokes, and then there's disrespect. They could probably pass off the racism thing as, oh, don't be sensitive. This is just jokes, too, I guess, even though I'm saying there's no excuse for it. But if you want to pass it off as jokes and Matt saying, man, bro, I can't really trip because, I'm going to look crazy. Hi.
So that's what he does now. He panders to his new anti-racist audience that he got from his Chud the Builder coverage. And by the way, Jolly.
But again, he's the biggest racist around black people. He hates black people.
He used to collaborate with Chode the Builder back like months before the national headlines when Chud the Builder shot that guy. Jolly used to make content with Chud the Builder, and he was very friendly with him. I'll play you a clip.
They're saying, oh, yeah, bro, you can't be a wigger no more and say that word. You can't say that around us. We'll beat you the fuck up. So I got fired over saying, nigga, I'm just doing the speed limit.
Wait, though, right? Yeah, so, okay, so.
Yeah, you call me a nigga, I'm gonna beat your ass. And
so Jolly used to platform Chud the Builder, and this was long before Chud the Builder had any attention drawn to him at all. The attention came from when he got in trouble, and this is what caused his focus.
Flakko for sure was a Chud the Builder supporter, and now all of a sudden you hate him, but it just goes to show that Flakko has no loyalty to anyone.
To be against anti-racist talking points and pandering to this new anti-racist audience he got from the Chud the Builder coverage. But this isn't who Jala really is. Jala isn't anti-racist at all. He's actually pro-racist. He actually used to use that. I mean, this is what Jala used to sound like years ago.
Now, if you don't know, man, Mo3 was shot on the highway, and his alleged killer was Contrell Delano White. That's the name of a Negro if I ever heard one. That nigga was born for crime, man. Now check it out, man. Kewan Dontrell White.
Somebody mama raised 4 hooligans, gang members who are no good for our community.
But why she have?
And this is a direct comment at black people. So again, for him to say that he's pro-black and he's for black society when he's a Liberian immigrant, that's not really too realistic towards what's going on.
Had to raise them that way. They probably turned out that way.
Listen, If you birthed 4 niggas who is gay banging and killing people, why the f do you deserve to live in a peaceful environment? Right? You raised them bastards, right? Like, hey man, hey, hell nah, my nigga. That's
Giving life, what's up, bro?
right.
Right? I feel like with like white folks, like they both understood or understand like it's not gonna go as far, right? Like for example, like if like this interaction, if you implement 2 Negroes in this interaction, bro, like it's not, things are gonna escalate, right? Like cause the threshold for what's acceptable isn't really there when it comes to 2 Negroes interacting, right? In the city of Atlanta, where it's nothing but grade A dusty Negroes, but nonetheless, right? And this is why I don't hang with Negroes after 5 p.m. That is stamped, that is solidified, bro.
Again.
Keep them folks from around me. I can say the word coon in reference to a big lip, pink low, Sambo Negro.
Now, again, to all the people who don't think that, Flakko is racist or you think that he's defending you against Shut the Builder, this is actually what he thinks about you and how he feels about you in real time.
Who's a sellout? I can say that I'm black. Whoa.
It's 29, blonde hair, blue eye.
Racist, bro. Yes.
What's your job?
Yes.
A 5'9", blonde hair, blue eye, little white boy in some polo shirt, slacks, and some Birkenstocks walking towards you at 9 p.m. evoke the same fear in you as a 6'1" black man in a Nike tech.
I'm gonna
Man,
get
stop that.
that. I'm gonna get
Harry Spears brought the Igaboo Pookie
The self-hatred is crazy.
activities to an established civilized platform so much. So now we see why these Igaboos grow up being burdens to societies. Igaboos like Jaden Dandridge didn't just wake up one day and Igaboo. No. He grew up in a household of scallywags with no accountability.
So that's crazy, right? It sounds a lot different than what he sounds like now. And I want people to know this. I want about 100,000 people to know that Jala did not criticize the cuck for his racist remarks. He never made a video. Why didn't he make a video about this cuck? Jala refuses to criticize this white person for his racist rhetoric because Jala likes him.
Drinking, taking shots, and I used Chud the Builder inspired language about myself to say that we were chimping out. I don't think that that is racist. I think that, if anything, I was comparing myself to an actual chimp.
So the cuck is staunchly defending his use of this term, and he says it's because it's okay to use horrifyingly racist terminology against white people. It's totally fine, which is completely psycho because you could make the same argument about the N-word with the hard R. I was talking about myself. How is that racist? So the cuck is very stupid. He's incredibly racist. He grew up very racist, and Jala won't call him out. Okay, I need people to understand
that that is racist. I think that, if anything, I was comparing myself to an actual chimp. And I don't think that there's anything offensive about reappropriating the language of our oppressors, which should be relatable.
Craziest part about this is when he says reappropriating the language of our oppressors. Nigga, who is our? What you mean we, nigga? You ain't over here like our oppressor. Nigga, you're white from New Hampshire. Like, you don't know.
You, as a proud N-word sayer, you're reappropriating the language of your oppressor because it's emboldening. And when I say that I be chimping out, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I never even heard of it.
But can you imagine the magnitude of racism that was in that building and room?
I've never heard a black person say that it would be offensive for me to say it about myself. I understand why Chud the Builder using it against black people is offensive, but for me to say it about myself, it would be like me saying, like, hey, I'm a barrel of monkeys. Don't call yourself a monkey. That's offensive.
I'm a barrel of monkeys isn't a known racist term. This is the stupidest I've ever seen the cuck. The cuck really is reaching here for something that isn't there. The logic behind this is like non-existent, but we'll continue.
That's being insensitive though, to people like that.
I didn't even know that black people were sensitive.
If that's the case, just call yourself a nig 3R. If you bold with it, you be like, yeah, I'm acting like a. Just say it. If it's not a problem, just say it.
About that.
Black people are some of the most sensitive people.
No, but it's also because black people have been dehumanized by being compared to apes and monkeys all throughout history.
So the cuck changed the argument to now it's edgy humor. And why is it edgy then? if this is a completely non-racially motivated term that
then what makes it edgy?
You're using, that's completely, you had no idea it meant anything racist. Well, then how is it edgy? You had no idea how racist it was, remember?
I didn't even know that black people were sensitive about that.
So Jala's silence on this was deafening.
Yeah, and it's amazing that Flakko was quiet about this, considering that he's supposed to be this freedom fighter, this anti-racism, anti-hate, anti-violence, anti-drug, guy that he's pretending to be, that he's, showing us that he is on the YouTube streets, but it doesn't seem like it's translating into real world.
Why didn't he care about this? Why isn't this something that Jala...
Man, in the words of him, amazing.
Called out. And it's because, again, I told you, Jala doesn't care about any of this. This is all panderment.
Don't give a damn if it's jokes or not. They'll look at me, babe, you let that white man talk about like sleeping with me, putting his penis in me? What?
So he cares about women and he cares about, racism, but he likes the cuck who is a racist porno guy. What? So this is really strange. And Jala...
Those two things are very contradicting. Very contradicting. Doesn't really add up to much.
He used to make jokes about putting his... Well, let me just play you the clip.
And I got comfortable and started typing, and I let a little groupie take a little pic, man. That's not embarrassing to me, bro. I stuck heavy beefsteak in her, man.
There are jokes.
That's disgusting. I apologize to anybody who's eating.
And then there's disrespect.
All they wanted was $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes. I stuck the heaviest of the beefsteak in her.
So Jala has no respect for women. He views them as objects to be paid for and stuff. So it's really confusing. We see this double standard. It's like, does he only care about women when it's in a racial context on his channel? What? So that he can make videos and make money? Jala just seems like a very terrible person. And this is why we make videos, because it's very important that people know. So thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing to the Patreon. It's only $3. Cancel anytime in there.
Big shout out to Point and Shoot, man. Show them some love. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. You know the rest. Ha, we gone. Big shout out to Point and Shoot, man. Big shout out to Point and Shoot. Go spam Point and Shoot, Trap News Network, man. Let them know we got love for them. Excuse me. We finna slide into the next piece of Kantiana. Excuse me. My bad. I apologize. Jesse Lee Patterson is funny as hell. Or Peterson, excuse me, is funny as hell. I'm sorry. I know that he's a raccoon, but that nigga's funny as hell. That nigga's funny as hell. We can't pretend that he's not. All right, let's go.
Your Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
SKG recap interview.
Yeah, man, recap that for me, bro. How did that fully go? Because I was popping in and out on that.
She done dropped some gems. She came about 6 hours, something like that.
Yeah, I seen that she was in here for a while. I ain't gonna lie.
She was in for a minute.
Whack 100 goes off on Big U, Operation Drawdown.
She got an interesting story. I ain't gonna lie. She got a really interesting story.
Yeah. Came up, she said she's from suburb, but she was 60. Educated. What's interesting to me was she was talking about how she helped him get the deals that she was putting, the money she was putting in the hood too. I mean, that's unique too. We never heard anybody speak about 200,000, 300,000, $500,000. You know
he went in there and got $250,000.
That's a big bag.
For a kids fund, to do shit for the kids, get back to the kids. Big U said all that go to development options. 6-0. She said, no, that go to the kids.
Why is Whack out of breath? What the hell are you doing, sir? What is you walking up or downstairs? Nigga, is you short? Is you playing handball against the curb? Like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you out of breath? Why are you winded?
Hoods. Like, what you talking about? It's going to the hood. She said, no, it ain't going to the hood. It's going to the kids in the hood. Straight up. She said, I'm giving some to the Bloods, Crips, the Hoovers. I'm mixing it up. She said, bitch, you from 6-0. She said, this for the kids. It's not for 6-0. Bitch, you gonna do what I tell you to do. Say, you got me up. This is my play, not yours. You lucky I even included you. All right, I'll be at the meeting. That nigga came to the meeting, came in there, tried to push the line, and the people that was in there said, SKG has you here. So we're gonna deal with her on what it is she wanna do. And that's when he had Nipsey again, bait her down there.
How does Wack know so much about a situation like this? How are you so informed?
And bait her down there because I think Nipsey was bringing him, she was bringing Nip some promotional something. He baited her down there. She got down there, walked in there with the shit. Dude was waiting on her, locked the doors. She was pregnant. Put hands on her. That's exactly how that went.
But yet, she never went to the police. No police report was ever filed. All she did was tell you about it. That doesn't really logically make sense.
Crazy. Why she pregnant? That's what.
Yeah, but she didn't get that nigga that $250,000. She stood on ground.
Hey, them streets is crazy, don't you?
Shit right there, boy.
She had her foot in the streets, though.
She didn't get that nigga that $250,000. She said, "Nah, I'm giving the Bloods, the Hoovers, 50 going to 5 different neighborhoods. That way it's an even spread for the kids." He said, "Nah, that's going to 6-0." She said, "Nah, this going to the kids in the hood."
I asked her a question after that. She also said because of that, a lot of the millionaires and billionaires ain't put money back in the hood because of that extortion shit and how that situation went as well.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Remember, she on the corporate side, right? So she had a lot to say about Nip and everybody that wasn't around Nip and who was around Nip during the time.
Oh no, she ain't playing. She know who was and who wasn't. I had to remind her a little bit. You was running around. You was cripping. But she just knew how to turn that shit on and turn it off. When she went to work.
Isn't it amazing how much Wack swear he knows about the situation without being involved? But we know he is. But it's just crazy how this man would just compile these stories, even if only within his own mind.
It was kind of interesting too, Brock. She said something about him being illiterate, not being able to read.
I didn't know.
Wait.
It was kind of interesting too, Brock. She said something about him being illiterate, not being able to.
Sound like that was kind of a big word for him. The word illiterate. It sounded like you really didn't know how to read. I guess we all don't know how to read.
I didn't know. Listen, I will tell you this.
I didn't know how to read. You didn't know how to read. It's a lottery. It's a lot going on.
Go ahead.
I didn't know that, but I can say every time he engaged in business, he would call a bunch of people on the phone. Like, we kind of made it to people would come to him for shit.
Yeah.
Hey, whoop, be like, yeah, I can get that done. And then he'll call niggas on the phone that can do it. And he wouldn't even talk no more.
Yeah, I came in during that time. I think she sounded a little bitter, a little bit saying it that deep. I don't think the nigga was just...
I didn't know he couldn't read.
But it sounded like he might not have been smart, but I don't think... Come on now, can't read.
Because he knew the Quran.
Exactly. Like he a Muslim.
If you know the Quran, if you know the Quran, you can read.
Like them niggas.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Words are hard.
The whole thing is reading.
Yeah, but that's more about memorizing a passage, though.
I mean, I can't say
memorizing a passage. You have to be able to read to memorize a passage. What? This nigga said that's more like memorizing a passage. If you can't read the passage, can you memorize it? Okay.
She wrong. I don't know the nigga. You right. So I can't say it either way, but it just sounded a little... Because Wack was around him, you know what I'm saying, at times.
You asked Eddie Boy that Wack at all?
But he ain't never said that. So I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard nobody else say it.
That kind of linked to my other contract. I mean, issues about them contracts and the grid shit and all of that.
Yo, I mean, listen, bro, one thing you know, the nigga may not with you, and most niggas would have just rolled it.
You ain't gonna lie on the nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie on him.
Yeah.
No, he will lie on a nigga. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You've seen that plenty of times.
You ain't gonna lie.
You gotta respect
Nigga
that.
gonna talk your shit. That nigga gonna find a way to talk his shit in truth.
I ain't gonna lie on the nigga. I was
You gotta put no extras on it.
I was like, I told her, I said, shit, I ain't never heard that. You know?
That's why I said that sounded a little like you personal, but at the same
The
time,
nigga did read the Quran like shit. Now unless you telling me the nigga just read in Arabic.
and then she went with it, talking about, yeah, I think so. I was like, yeah, nah, I don't know about this. I said,
she's slow.
Yeah, she can't stand this nigga. She can't stand that
nigga. The
nigga.
rest of the niggas on whack. They
Oh, they
like,
the red.
nigga, literally.
Nigga, that would have been the clip. That would have been the clip. That would have been the clip.
Oh, your ass would have got attacked for sure.
Look ass. I done told y'all his ass can't read. Barely read.
That sounds very believable, and I think I've heard that multiple times.
Yeah, that nigga can't. Reggie will tell you. I think Reggie might have a letter or two he tried to write back. He talking like Dr. Seuss shit. Crazy part about it is what makes her shit so believable is that last situation that happened. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know y'all definitely got problems. And again, if it wasn't for us, me catching it, and I think I was sending that shit back to the room.
Yeah, he was on the floor when that happened.
Oh, when she called him in the hotel and that
was on the replay.
That's on the replay. Yeah.
You was on the phone. Stay on the phone. I remember that.
Dapped him up because he was finna try to get back and run his own narrative. He had no idea that we had it live and it was gone already. It was, nigga, by the time he realized the media team already got that shit out, I know he was like, this motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Because I would have been Brock.
Now, when it comes down to this whole situation, this girl, SKG, is extremely emotional towards the situation, extremely angry towards the situation. So when it comes to everything going, thank you guys. When it comes to everything going on, you would imagine that she would be a little bit better in her report, but because she is so emotional, she has so many emotions tied into the situation, it is skewing her version of, what actually happened. She could just tell the truth because that's more interesting, but she's choosing to say things like, he can't read. You're taking it less into, thank you, Papa. You're taking it less into facts and more into your personal opinion.
Nigga, you a thorn in that nigga's side, bro.
That nigga did a whole citizen's arrest.
Hey, that nigga told a nigga for 40 called 600 and told him, man, nigga Big U said he ain't with you 600, but he said he want to make it right with Wack. He said, I should have never in life called myself getting into it with Wack, bro. Never in life, my nigga. This shit here. You know what I'm saying? He said, but 600, he said he don't need you for nothing. He ain't you.
Why is it that Wack always had this unnamed source in person who has all these conversations on his behalf about Big U?
But he said he trying to get a word to Wack to make it right. I said I ain't fucking with that.
I mean, but look, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Niggas can say they want to watch you. You a great friend to have, especially when it come down to the legal.
You could take your nose out of that man's belly button. Take your nose out of that man's belly button.
Shit, and then it's like
that's me eating right there. So, take your nose out that man's belly button.
Where he at right now? Ain't nobody else speaking up for him.
Nah.
What's the last post you seen? Free Big U or by a big time rapper or a nigga? I ain't seen none of that. I ain't seen no.
But look though, Brock, what's even crazy when they try to run certain narratives, I still don't let that. Oh, he went and killed the nigga because him and his son was lovers. That's
he stopped all that. He shut that down.
Yeah, I still step in there at certain times, but you right, them niggas did forgot about that nigga. Hey, you right. Cold shit.
Nigga, sometimes your enemy become your best friend. You know how it goes. Shit, a lot of y'all prison niggas tell the story.
I mean,
she said, "Yeah, he can't. He really can't read or write." I was like, "I don't know about that."
Man, he got a discovery.
I said, "I don't know about that one." That's gonna sound like some hate going on. I don't know about that one. I know this though, the little taco lady. Boy, I bet she won't show them baby pictures now.
Oh, wait. How old is the
that's
baby?
it. That's it. Remember, she started to say when she was about 5-6 months old, I'm pregnant. You don't remember what she started to say?
Yeah, we ain't said nothing.
She started to say, "Oh yeah, my baby father got killed," but she never said who the baby father was that got killed. So when the baby born, when the baby was born, we got a hold of his pictures, right?
So what the hell does this have to do with anything? What is like? What did the kid have to do with anything?
Baby was born. Well, that looking just like a little big you with the nose, everything.
Not a little big you.
Look like a little Eugenia. Mm-hmm.
You see her new paperwork, right?
Well, yeah, she trying. I think I put it in the exposure thing.
Yeah, she's trying to get
She's trying to get them wiretaps. She get the wiretap out of there, and she, you know what I'm saying. But same shit he filed, but they not going for that shit, bro. Nigga, you are not finna tell them federal judges you gonna throw out 26,000 pages of wiretaps, my nigga. Not gonna happen.
She don't realize it's in good faith. So they don't got to be investigating you. It's the fact that they heard it in good faith. They can say, you know what?
But if you read it, they really ain't tripping her.
That's it.
They're gonna use her to get on the stand and tell what he made her do.
There you go.
That's how that's gonna go. I see that coming. Tell what he made. Okay, so were you? Because I know the questions they asked Marley Marl. So, did he intimidate you to use the studio? I mean, did he used to scare you? Like, did he have firearms around? Did you ever see him with, did his friends, were they gang members? Were they aggressive? Do you know of, did they used to talk about harm they brought to people? Like all this
Damn, that shit is sick. That's an ugly world we living in.
type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get her to say
like that too.
They're gonna get her to say, I did this because I was scared to tell him no.
Yeah, that's that narrative, though. It's fear. That's because he was talking about that.
Couple of them, I at least know 3 of them for sure gonna get out on. For sure with that shit.
But Wack has been saying this for the longest. We've yet to see anybody come across showing clear signs of cooperating. We've yet to see any of the paperwork that he's been talking about. It's like, we really can't understand what his motive is at this point, outside of wanting to see the man go down in flames. But it's a tricky game.
The 2 old men who on dialysis.
Right.
The taco lady. I don't know about the other lady, what she got going on.
Hop. Financial side?
Yeah. Hop, I know Hop real good. And he ain't never been in no trouble, but I know the nigga. Hop like Brock. Never been to the pen, but I can't see. They like Wack. He gonna tell me. I'm like, bro, I can't see Hop.
One of them niggas got a gun charge. Who was that? That never got caught before he had a record before that gun charge. They holding that over somebody's head.
I think we're not. What we talking about on the actual Rico? Cause remember the nigga that died had a gun charge. He was a gun dealer.
It was somebody else. It was either Bear Claw, Martin.
It wasn't Hop because Hop had a legal firearm.
Wack don't even know the paperwork. This man can be making something up, and Wack is just gonna go along with it because that's how much he lied.
Let me look.
Bear Claw had been to the joint before. If anybody's Bear Claw, because out of all of them, Bear Claw the only other one outside of Loose Cannon and Big U.
Yeah.
Big U, Loose Cannon, Bear Claw, the only 3 that been to the joint. And Bear Claw.
Big U, Bear Claw, Loose Cannon, the only ones that been to the joint. Oh yeah, and Bear Claw. Okay. You caught that? Okay. My man getting senile. He getting old.
They and Hop, never been to jail in their life. But I know the nigga Hop. I could be wrong, but I can't see Hop tell him. I could be wrong. I know Hop real good. Bear Claw, he over there on dialysis. He's up. Vay ain't never did.
That nigga's not on dialysis.
A day in jail. He's 60.
Putting dialysis on somebody is crazy.
Years old. His white wife ain't going for it, and he on dialysis every day. He ain't never did a day in jail.
So both these niggas is on dialysis every day? What are the odds?
And he ain't from 60s. He just a sympathizer. His family from 60s, but he ain't. I can't see him taking 10 to 20 at all. I believe all them niggas had already been picked up prior to them. Because they let them niggas out the same day. Remember, them niggas was out the same day.
Which one is Frederick Blanton? Who name is that?
That's Hop.
That's what he's trying to figure out. So whoever is talking to Wack, it sounds like he's doing some actual digging and research. Meanwhile, Wack is just talking.
That's Hop.
That's Hop. Yeah. He had a legal gun. He the one, remember, he had to surrender his firearm.
Right, I got you.
Robinson is Vay. Martin is Bear Claw. Rob Williams is that's Loose. The African last name is the chick. Henley is Big U, and then the other lady now, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, ADZ, we live.
That's the Hines lady?
Who she is.
Hines or something?
Her name Imani, she from
like
Bebop.
Imani is she got like an African name.
Yeah, she from
That's the Trout Kitchen chick?
That's the chick. Yeah.
Okay.
The crazy part about it, probably about 9 months for this happened, Lil Birdie called and say, "Hey, Wack, the taco truck lady working with the feds." I said, "What?" "Yeah, she working with the feds." I said, "What you mean?" "On who?" They say, "Big U." I said, "The taco truck lady working with the feds on Big U." So I ain't really knowing their connection. So I call the Trap Kitchen nigga that used to be in Sleepers in LA with us, right? I think his name's Spank or something like that, right? I call him. I said, "Hey, bro, they say that lady that work with y'all working with the feds, something on Big U. I don't know what's happening, but I just got a call, right?" He like, "Wack,
You know, you always got a little call home. Wack got more little birdies than a bird watcher.
you know I got to call and tell her."
Nigga, go ahead, Falcon.
I said, "Cool." He calls and tell her. He called me back. She on the phone going crazy. "Nigga, what kind of shit is you talking about? I'm working with the feds, nigga. I ain't got no interaction with the feds or Big U." Whoop, whoop. I say, "Hey, look, lady, I don't know you." Little Birdie called me. That's close to Big U. They told me what they told me. I don't know what it's about. I said, "But listen, Spank, I did my job. I'm letting you know because you the homie. It's going to be what it's going to be." He said, "You right." Nigga, when the shit hit, Spank them called me. "Nigga, what's up?" "Nigga, you called this shit." I said, "I told you." I remember, Prince, when we read it, it showed, remember when we read it, it showed that the bitch had been picked up prior to.
Twice.
They had already called her in for questioning, so let me tell you what's crazy.
2 times, yeah.
The nigga Big U already knew this shit was coming because the nigga that told me, because I called him, "Hey, bro, how'd you know this shit?" He said, "Big U."
So somebody's talking to Big U and talking to you. Isn't it crazy how Wack just happens to have that snitch in every little corner of this this beautiful God-given earth that we on, this little rock we call Earth? You got a spy everywhere, don't you?
Came by my house and told me, I think the Imani bitch is telling on me. The feds pulled her in. So he knew. I don't know if the bitch told him. I don't know how he knew. Because remember, bro, it's still a mystery. Somebody in law enforcement, I don't know if it was the LAPD, somebody told Big U they was coming to raid that morning.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Somebody warned him, bro.
He was on the run when he made that video.
Yeah, somebody warned him.
The feds said that in the paperwork.
Bro, remember, he took him, his kids, and his wife. Everybody about the house.
Now, again, Big U will maintain that 600. Well, here's the thing, too. Hold on. This is where this doesn't make sense at. Wack has said that he was the one who had tipped Big U off to run. So, wait, hold on. I'm not even finna go into conspiracy theories here. I don't even got a conspiracy theory. Nigga, you said that you had tipped him off and that's why he knew to leave. You said that. Because I remember asking ChatGPT, was that obstruction of justice, and obstruction of justice or a federal fugitive, would that be considered a federal crime? And they were like, yeah. So, nigga, you told him. Let you tell it. Let you that's what you told him.
He wasn't the only one gone. He had everybody with him. Somebody warned him. So I don't know if she told him, hey, they pulled me in and this about this, or somebody, I don't know. But we do know somebody was giving the nigga heads up. For him to, you know what I'm saying, duck him that morning.
Yeah, because that's the morning of the raid.
He was gone.
They playing that heavy, too. They got everybody else.
He said that he sent word to his wife. So, nigga, you the one that said that.
But him.
Hey, they got everybody but him.
Did they get loose in that time, too? Or did they wait on
They
loose,
got
too?
loose? Yeah, they got loose. Remember, he tried to go to the hotel or something. Him at the hotel.
Yeah,
and I think he kind of jinxed himself because he did that fake go to jail shit just a couple days before that. Remember the shit he got mad at? I'm like, nigga, listen, bro. We pulled up the shit. That was a whole nother block. There ain't no mention of you or nobody else, my nigga.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
A couple days later, they grabbed. Cause I'm surprised they didn't. Well, see, they didn't grab him and Brick Baby at no jumper because they hit everybody at the same time.
They hit him the next day, though, right?
Next 6 in the morning, early in the morning. Cause I get a call from 600 at about 6:37. He like, Wack, they say the feds at Big U house. I said, bro, you better not go to the internet with that shit. Nigga gonna clown you. Right? He said, the homies are telling me the feds got taped off. I said, well, get in your car, go over there. That's when he got the video, when he was driving by. I said, go make sure, because
You told him not to go over there. Then you told him to go over there? And then it's the same video where, again, y'all be outside with me when I be crime chasing. You've been in there with me when you crime chasing. When it's a car accident, how hard is it for me to get an officer to tell me what happened? Almost damn near impossible. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me that the LAPD raids Big U's house, 600 drives by in his car, and they're just chopping it up casually, and they're telling him what's going on? You see why I be like, that nigga's a cop? Because you've seen me have issues trying to see what happened when it's just something as simple as a car ran into a pole. Okay.
Go on the internet, my nigga.
Nigga, I'm so scared to talk to 600. I wouldn't talk to that nigga due to telepathy, bro. Like, they might be having my thoughts monitored, fucking with this police ass nigga. Your thoughts is being monitored and recorded. Like, I'm cool, fool. I'm cool.
Say that shit. He laughing at you this afternoon. You gonna look crazy.
But they told 600 what happened for a breakdown.
That nigga Big U said, yeah. And also, 600 was with the FBI when they hit my house this morning. I said, this nigga crazy.
Nah, but I think it's real. This is why I think it's real. Because as you've been listening to me do this content, whenever he's trying to discredit the truth, he does this little laugh. Oh, this nigga crazy, man. Come on. But when Wack is serious, it's on power. When he has something, he drills it. But this one, he's like, oh, this nigga crazy, man. Why would anybody be trying to do all that? Come on, man. You got to think better than that. He trying to like plays it off like you kind of like, it's just a crazy thought. Nah, nigga, it's real. Look, the craziest thing the craziest trick that the devil ever pulled was convince you he didn't exist. That's the coldest trick the devil ever pulled, was convince you that he didn't exist. The craziest trick that Whack 100 ever pulled was convincing you that truths were conspiracies. Pay attention to the devil in front of you, man. The devil is in the details.
How he know? He wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, nigga, how you know you wasn't there?
Bro be the only one in on a joke for sure.
He said, wait, hold on. Cause see, y'all be fronting here on the floor. Y'all be trying to put it all on Whack. If I ain't mistaken, he said, yeah.
Dylan.
Whack 100 and all them 100 sides.
Wait, what you mean? Hold on.
Yeah, he ain't just meant to be, nigga. No, he ain't just meant to be. All you mother, that nigga go get the clip. He said, Whack 100,
That's a fact.
and all you 100 sides, and everybody fearing and support the 100 sides.
Yeah, didn't he call it something like that?
See how he's trying to like discredit the reality of the situation, because Whack is using open air sources by way of Clubhouse and you 100-side goofballs to get these stories and these messages out. So now he's laughing about it like, oh man, that's crazy. How could I use social media for that? As he's using social media to do exactly what he's being accused of. Crazy work. And then it's like, it's the insanity, because you need those people. Mind you, Whack doesn't know these people. These are all adults who sit on a party line all day and just hang out with each other virtually. I imagine that somebody on this Clubhouse app is musty. There has to be somebody who just hasn't showered. It has to be, because the odds of somebody being dirty is more than high. You feel me? So you have these people who will run up under this dude and under his teachings, but bro, it's a flu flam afoot, bro. It's a flu flam afoot, and Whack is playing a flu flam right in ninjas' faces. It's the same person who told y'all, excuse me, everyone has the signature pattern when they lie. His is that little stupid laugh on God. And you got to think, this is the same nigga that told y'all, man, shit, y'all seen what I did to Young and Hefe. I got him about the way. What you think that you exempt?
Yo, bullshit, nigga, yo. After he said Whack 100, he said all you 100 side, go get that shit, bro.
He said something about the 100 side.
That nigga said all you 100 sides, yeah. All y'all did this shit, making this shit go around. He said we did it. We made it go around. Nigga, we didn't even know nothing about this shit.
I don't know that nigga.
No, but nigga, man, we ain't know nothing about all this, nigga, the Rico shit. We ain't know nothing about this shit. We had the shit going on with the sister and the mama saying, the murders. They said, yeah, they gonna serve the warrant top of April or some shit.
That murder mystery.
Oh yeah, that murder. We did run murder mystery.
You know what's crazy too? I've never seen police tell a victim's family when they're going to serve the warrant to get the person who unalived their people. So the fact that he was like, yeah, the mom said they was going to serve the warrant at the top of April, we never actually heard the mom say that. The mom never went on social media and said that. The mom never actually went on the internet and said that. We're just trusting what's supposed to be Whack 100's word in this case, in this situation, because if we're being 100% transparent, 100% real about this, the mom never actually said anything about this. The mom never actually, put her best foot forward when it came to this actual situation. You feel me? So, just something to think about when it comes down to it, because he'll say that the mom said. We actually never heard her say that. But what we did hear is him and 600 go onto the internet and talk about the situation, and then exactly what they said was going to happen, and Big U ended up in jail.
That's what it was. It was
no room for the weak.
With RJ. Yeah.
On the RW nigga. Yeah.
Nigga, we took all the little bits and pieces and made it a comic book. You got Deuce Himself making comic books. At least this shit, nigga, we got the mama and the sister talking. They saying, hey, look, Prince, I swear, I thought they was capped. Ain't no detective gonna tell you, motherfucker. when they gonna make an arrest. They ain't gonna tell you that. This is what I'm thinking.
But then see, here go the thing, and this is how Wack again is cleaning up his tracks because he thinks that you guys are dumb. Chad, I would never disrespect you guys and think that you guys are dumb enough to believe these things, but Wack just has no respect for you guys, and he thinks that you guys have the intelligence of a second grader. So, with that being said, I have a hard time believing that the mom got any information from the police, as Wack has a hard time believing that because, as he's saying through his own admission, you know, he's never heard or seen anything like that. So, it doesn't really pose to be the most plausible thing.
They told him that.
You start thinking something was up with them because they was asking for stuff. And
Yeah, they started asking for shit. So, you know, we making it content. So I'm like, it's like this. Nigga, you know what you got going on with you. So if any of this shit makes sense, then cool. And obviously, remember, in the paperwork, we start seeing Big U was suspicious. Remember, he called.
You know, it's crazy. Big U was actually not being charged with the murder of this kid, and his DNA was never found. Remember, Wack said that the DNA was found under the kid's nails and all that kind of stuff. It was this whole thing about how some of Big U's DNA was found under the boy's fingernails, showing that there was a fight and a struggle and all that kind of stuff. It was real CSI Miami. It was real CSI Miami, but it never really came to fruition.
The DS nigga and told him, meet us at the shop.
Hey, man, big shout out to Zoe. I appreciate you showing love and watching with your pops. I appreciate you watching the content, man. Big love, big shout out to Zoe. I see you.
Pull up on me.
Hey, Zoe, it's 9 o'clock, man. I think it's time for your bedtime. I think you might need to go ahead and take it on in, big dog. Take it on in.
Oh, yeah, so.
Tell your daddy to go ahead and take you to Target tomorrow.
He must have knew something.
FaceTime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. You know how they do on Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, that nigga, yo. That nigga just put it on me. We need to file a whole class action. Wack 100 and the 100 side. You did defamation, brother.
Nah,
talk about we did it.
Coming after them contracts.
Hey, yo, somebody got to find that clip, bro. That nigga, I might have it. That nigga said.
The clip is not hard to find. All you gotta do is Google Wack. Big U calls out 600 and Wack, and it comes right up.
Wack 100 and all the 100 sides.
That's when he was in the van.
That nigga at all the 100 sides.
Yeah, that nigga blamed all us, bro.
Oh, shit.
No, you got that nigga in trouble.
Now, that's the part about it that is true. You done got that nigga in trouble. Wack for sure got Big U in trouble.
I'll get you in trouble. What I was listening.
That nigga said you getting people in trouble.
That nigga said, cause I ain't did nothing.
Nothing ass lie.
You got 26,000 pages of wiretaps. Prince, what was it? 44,000 pages of evidence.
1 million items of evidence. 1 million.
Nigga, and you ain't did nothing.
What? And then, but like, you a street ninja. If he said that he ain't did nothing, is your job and your duty to prove he did something? Like, okay, he said he didn't do nothing. Why are you so upset? Why are you so frustrated? Why are you so mad? Do you feel like you need to, like, does justice need to be served? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, oh, okay, he got 1 million pages. If you ain't do nothing, then why they got all this up? Why do you care? Why are you involving yourself in what this man got going on?
Wasn't me. I guess that's Shaggy. Wasn't me. Nigga, I don't know what he was doing.
All right, Jay said he put out a chat. Let me check it out real quick.
I don't know what happened, Chad. Y'all good? We still here? I don't know what the hell just happened. My bad. Hold on. See me? Everything good? Everything good? Well, y'all can't see me, but can y'all hear me? Before I get this back going again, let me make sure y'all good to hear me. Is audio good? It's audio good. It's audio good. Oh, my bad. All right, sound like it's good. All right, bet. All right, bet. Because I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't know what the hellante, but we're gonna continue on. A to Z, I appreciate you. You feel me? Let's continue on.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet. All y'all.
Big U said anybody who done looked at a comment or a clip is wrong, brother. Wrong. All right. We good. Appreciate y'all.
Who be promoting and listening to what they're saying. All y'all giving these likes and hidden likes. All y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sending it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what they want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes.
Yeah, it's gonna go extra far. Now we do know that when it gets rough, the rough gets going. We know that the FBI is not gonna play fair at all. So Big U getting a fair chance with the FBI, snowball's chance and HE double hockey sticks.
Who's tagging them? What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option?
Now, that's one thing that I did maintain. Since Big U has been gone, there has not been a resurgence of anything of, what he was providing for the kids in that community since he's been gone. The football team has since been moved to a different area. You know what I'm saying? What was once the Crenshaw Colts is now something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put the kids' youth football politics into that, but it's no longer the Crenshaw Colts, the Crenshaw Cougars, excuse me. Why the hell I said the Crenshaw Colts? That's the Carson Colts. Anyway, when you pay attention to, my mind is so youth football. I'm thinking about the fact that the Carson Colts merged with Baldwin Hills, and I'm thinking about the fact that the Crenshaw Cougar are now the team that I'm not going to mention because that's probably bad publicity. You feel me? Which is why they changed the name. But that's what I'm thinking about. If you're in the Snoop Dogg football league, you know exactly where my mind is. With that all being said, though, nothing has replaced in the community what was taken from the community. So that is something to kind of pay attention to. Hate them or love them, Big U did have them kids off the streets and on the football field.
Which one of you in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of it until they lock me up. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. People that I don't even talk to. That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So is that how they gonna work the case?
A built-in liar is crazy.
Everybody know I don't with Cannon. Everybody know I'm with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that.
You know, it's crazy. Brick Baby done kept it pretty solid with Big U. He ain't flipped on him or switched on him at all. Brick Baby didn't held it down. Brick Baby done been probably, if not the most solid.
You might as well go
what it looked like from the outside looking in.
Get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be.
You know what's crazy? Coming down to it, there really haven't been any actual real evidence. It hasn't really been any actual real anything when it comes to the situation with Big U. It's been a lot of back and forth. It's been a lot of conversation, but it's not anything that's ever really shown that he's guilty of what Whack 100 has said that he did.
He's a thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They're finna lump all of us up and say it's all the Roller 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel like want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided?
Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that they said that the house was gonna get raided and then it got raided.
How they there with the police and y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows and all them shows, and y'all need to. Everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people. They can put charges against anybody. I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from developing option, or I used developing option.
Who ain't black is crazy. I don't know where that came from.
It was a front. Developing option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from my as an employee for developing option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't get none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using developing option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's going to be true. None of that's going to be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they want to arrest 21 dudes. Some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you going to lump me in with all them? But it's all a big picture though. It's all a big picture. Now I'm going to be sitting in here. It's going to be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they going to say? You ruining people's lives. I heard this up with 21 people that's been arrested.
I forgot that Big U went off on this tangent. I totally forgot about this, but yeah, no, he was hot.
This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for my family. You look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings.
Why he do all that ranting as if they didn't take him and his wife in several times?
You know what's crazy? You have this girl, Keita, that's talking. She swore to God she was Big U's niece. She swore to God she was around Nipsey Hussle and the All Money In Squad. She swore to God she was from Trouble Crib. None of these things are true. None of these things are true. And I listen to her on the phone or on Clubhouse with Wack, when Wack has called her baby mentally incompetent, but used the Lee Lardy word, because you know you can't say Lee Lardy. But just when I say decimated her child, Wack decimated her child. And she's just over here, She was the biggest Big U clout chaser ever. Her whole everything when she came into Clubhouse was, oh, I was around Nipsey Hussle, I was around Big U, I was this person, I was this person, I was that person, I was that person. And she just lied like a rug. She a liar and the truth ain't in her.
Show up at his house with some people. Nigga, you knew that people was. Let me tell you, this is where I knew some fishy shit was going on. When that nigga Critter posted my granny and I called Big U and cussed him out, and that nigga was being nice to me, I said, oh yeah, it's something going on. Because nigga, why are you being nice? Why are you talking in this respectful low tone? You don't talk like that. This nigga knew them people was watching his ass.
He got picked up twice because, okay, he got picked up in June of 2023 where they served the DNA blood test.
What DNA blood test? Because you tried to say that that's a DNA blood test he wouldn't take. Now you saying they served the DNA blood test. So, boy, what's the truth?
Warrant. Feds got it. That's in the paperwork. And then Brick Baby, when they picked Brick Baby up later on in June, and he tells 600, nigga, it's a RICO coming. Not a 6-0 RICO, but a Big U RICO. And when 600 telling me this, I say, 600. Brick Baby didn't flip. He said, why you say that? I said, bro, the police ain't gonna tell him.
Wait, so you saying the police not gonna tell Brick Baby that's a 6-0 RICO coming, but the police gonna tell a victim of an unalivement's mom that an arrest is coming? Well, how can two things both be true in that situation? Am I tripping, or that doesn't make sense? Am I tripping, or that don't make sense? So you saying that the police would never tell Brick Baby that Big U has this RICO coming, but they would tell the mom that Big U has the RICO coming? Okay.
They gonna serve this nigga with a RICO, and he from 60, so he can warn him unless he's sitting on their side of the table. Ain't they not gonna tell him that, bro? The nigga can run. That was June. August, he got picked up. They had him in there for 2 days. We thought that was it. We like, oh shit. They grabbed him. The neighbors called, let us know. Feds there 6 in the morning. IG down.
So Big U's neighbors called to let you know. You're so tight with Big U, his neighbors called you. You're such a community activist that the neighbors have even the neighbors know your name, huh, Wack? Even the neighbors know your name. All right.
For a couple days, all that, I sit back, I get the call. Wack, the nigga just went over there to D-Jack, asking him for some help because they froze his account. Feds snatched him and picked him up for the last 2 days. I said, oh, shit. This nigga Brick Baby really got some shit going on. Because he said they was coming to get him, but that ain't a RICO, but they came and got him. So that's 2 times in 2023 we know they picked him up. The other thing that was crazy about the paperwork came out the other day, Prince. I believe, the paperwork with the taco chick truck, bitch. That phone number in there, that's Big U real number. That's the same phone that was wired and tapped back in 2020 with the Sue Surf indictment.
Oh, that's a 317 number, huh?
The same number, whatever it is. Right? It's in my phone right now today. That's the same number that was tied to the Sue Surf shit.
So again, giving out more federal information because that's never mentioned in any documentation either. That this phone number is tied to anything to do with Sue Surf. So that is whack tying up loose ends for the feds that have not actually been brought into the situation. That's whack actually adding more flu, flammery, skullduggery, and or larceny.
But the nigga kept the number. He never flipped his number. So this is the same number. He on the phone calling all these people talking about all this shit. It's kind of like the nigga was working, but it went the other way on him. What he gonna do? Say, we can't use the wiretaps because I was working for y'all? He ain't gonna come out and say that. So you right, Keita.
So now Wack is trying to make it seem like Big U is the informant, and he's twisting the narrative because he doesn't want to really cope with the fact that he's mentioning Big U's paperwork as an informant and as a victim.
Nigga, you had already been snatched a couple times.
Man, come on. These niggas be knowing when them people watching they can ask. That nigga knew. Didn't they start Stacy with a peanut?
Yup.
Come on, now they knew.
That's in the paperwork. Because when they came by to talk to Stacy, they didn't know nothing yet as far as the murder shit.
Come on, they went and picked up the taco chick too, and he knew about it.
Yeah, Stacy went and called his dad's phone. That's in the work, Prince. And they was already on Stacy's phone. And they wondering why she calling the dad's phone, talking in code about the murder.
They said that's something she'd never done before.
So that means they had already been listening. And I think that's when the murder investigation really turned up. Because I don't think I think they was just fishing at that time. Loose cannon had been picked up once or twice too, prior to.
And so all them niggas knew, because all them niggas got picked up once or twice before.
Don't forget about all them people on that wiretap too. It's about 15 people on there. Floss nigga, the Debo nigga, the Tiny Draws nigga. It's a lot of people that got picked up.
Kid, I'm telling you right now, they snatched that nigga TD. TD ain't right. It's gonna come out.
Oh, come on now. It's scary. His ass gonna tell.
Now, keep in mind that Wack doesn't like TD because TD's the one who smacked him upside his bald head at the game concert when he was forced to run off the stage and he got chased off the Wookie Bam. You feel me? So, yeah, that happened.
You saying that mama was in the van with the nigga when he was in that video?
Yeah. His mama probably the one told him, nigga, get off that internet, nigga, because when your shit hit, it's gonna look bad.
Anything involving Brick Baby with gun running, drug trafficking, jail shit, all that shit gonna come out. That's what they had on them niggas. So I read the paperwork. Wiretap got all them niggas hot.
Ain't no telling what Brick was saying.
You seen they caught him with the kicking up. They got Brick selling guns on the wiretap. Selling guns to the undercover nigga.
Oh yeah, with the nigga that died, right? With him.
They got it with another nigga too. That flip. Yeah, they got a boy selling guns. Automatics, all that.
It's crazy, man. Niggas be like, oh yeah, nigga did this, nigga did that. Niggas is giving up all the information, ain't
Yeah. And moving some drugs and shit. They had him moving some. He had his own pack of drugs or some shit, marked with some T on it. They had that too. They got that Big Baby for a lot of shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't look at the Big U Enterprise paperwork to see nothing Big Baby did except for the shit that's on wiretap. You got to look at his own paperwork and the other shit that got going on with the 60s. That's a whole different situation. It was kind of interesting that they told Big Baby that because that was right. He wasn't a part of that Big Eureka. He ain't got it on that. Did they tell him he's part of that 60s Rico though?
Oh, that nigga, listen. His exact words was, "It's a Rico coming, not a 6-0 Rico, but a big U Rico." They on cuz, and he said it. He actually.
Now, again, we've heard him repeat the same thing like 15 times at this point. But when it's all said and done, all these things just shouldn't be on the internet. And should they be presented to the internet without any type of actual proof or any type of actual, police report or anything like that, this is, again, just in fact, open air research.
Mentioned a murder. He said
open air reporting
about a murder. But we oblivious to the shit.
Right.
Like we don't know nothing about. And then I got a call from the sister. Yeah, he killed my brother. Who killed your brother? But I ain't where. Yeah, they found the body in Vegas. I'm listening to her, but I ain't putting it together. I'm just listening to her. I don't know this lady. I don't know whatever. This way before the phone call with her and her mom. It's like 6 months. Then 600 called me a week later. Hey, man, did a lady call you? I said, yeah, some lady called me talking about a murder. Big you, her brother. This lady called. I think she might my Airbnb, see if we can get her to talk. Luce was paying her some attention, but it makes sense now because Luce ass might have knew something from talking to them people.
So now you're saying Luce Cannon is the one that is talking to the people, not Wack. Wack isn't the one talking to the people. He wants us now to know that Luce Cannon is the one.
Right?
Right.
6-7 months later, no, I'm lying. A month after that, Molly Mall tell me, hey, man, word going around about the kid that got killed out here. I ain't never met the kid, but niggas have brought the kid to my house. I brought the kid to your house. I said, yeah, but I ain't meet the kid. I'll blow it off. Because he didn't really say a lot. That's all he said. And then we got the call with the mom. That's when I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Wait, so this your mom? You the one called me? Did you call Luce Cannon and say, yeah, I got in all y'all DMs and called y'all and this that? At that point in time, nigga, we full-blown troll mode. It's on. It's content. Yup, this ought to stress him out real good. They asking for money. Lady telling me.
And that's another question. Yeah, man, how many times has Wack been picked up? Like, man, how many times has this nigga been picked up and flu-flammed and all kind of just you feel me? Like, nigga, how many times has you been in the talk tank?
Detectives and told him when they gonna arrest the nigga. I'm like, it's capping. Good troll content. And there it went. Nigga Brick Baby was telling the truth.
Yeah, they're telling the truth. But check this out, though. In the paperwork, they were talking about how, remember, he threatened the baby mother, right? They listened in on the wiretap. They go to intercept him. They find him with the guns, the AK. He throw it over the ledge, right? They let the nigga go, June 2023. They say that because they did that, they almost blew their whole investigation. So what the fuck is they investigating with the Brick Baby nigga in 2023?
You know what? That's what brought the raid. Because he was talking about going to unalive her.
Exactly. Remember? And the thing about it, they go find the Hellcat, he throw it over the ledge, and they let the nigga go. So what the fucking reason they had to let him go?
That's when I was on him on Clubhouse. I said, nigga, what happened to that kid? Because that's when the bitch tell the homie. And we ain't got no work. The bitch tell the homie, yeah, they took the AK about this motherfucker. So I'm like, nigga, what happened to the K? He lying. He talking about they found some pills.
They never took an AK-47 from Brick Baby. They never took a Hellcat from Brick Baby. They took a Hell Pup from Brick Baby, which is the name of an automatic pistol that fires AK-47 style bullets. You feel me? So you have to know the difference between the Hellcat and the Hell Pup, the AK-47 and the Yell Pup, and firing 223s, 5.56s, hollows for the 9, wooty bam versus all things.
It was a Compton Accord. So I put Reggie Wright on. I know he was like, this nigga won't stop. Reggie, get the shit back to us. He like, nah, Only thing he had in common court was a dope case. Ain't no gun. And that's when I got him to crash out. This nigga whack 100, the police. Nigga, you keep, yeah, nigga, but nigga, I could kill squad, nigga on hood, nigga, he got to crying and shit. He's like, but I go to court, this shit gonna be thrown out in a month, I'm gonna speak on it. And then the shit happened, and when we got that paperwork, Prince, it spelled out everything that we knew.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was them other people they picked up? The Mexicans and shit?
No, I think they picked up what they did.
It was three.
They picked up a bunch of people. Who part of it. And it's made it look good. I don't think Big U knew the Mexicans, and I don't think he knew them. But some of the niggas that's on there from 60s was dealing with them. You know what I'm saying?
If you look at the paperwork, it was 3 separate investigations that they combined into one, and they rated them all on the same day. So you got Big U shit, you got some 60 shit, and whatever they had going on, it was 3 separate ones. That's kind of how they ordered it.
But Hop is with which one?
No, Hop is in a direct RICO.
They in a RICO with Big U.
Oh.
But see,
They all on the same line.
Big Baby isn't. Big Baby got his own.
Brick Baby,
His own
yeah,
separate
he got his
charges.
own.
Brick Baby's not caught up in the RICO. Brick Baby just happened to. We already. Hey, we going to the federal jail? Yeah, get that nigga Orion. We finna take him too.
Case, but he's part of Operation Drawdown.
Because they grouped them together with the Christian Forbes nigga, the gun around the short purchaser for the 60s, right? So they basically grouped them all together, except it was 3 separate ops. That's why if you look at Brick Baby paperwork, it don't make no sense because he technically just admitted to the guns that they raided him when he got picked up in 23. Plus the ammunition shooting at the dispensary. So he got a couple more gun charges missing. You don't know jumper flashing the whole shit. They ain't up there. And you got raided, you got picked up.
You guys gotta stop taking pounds with no jumper.
You got picked up with something that ain't on there either. And niggas gotta pay attention. Yo, Keita, they got the nigga on wiretap selling guns. He is not charged with selling guns. It's not that hard.
Never trust a woman like Keita, bro. She's the worst type of double crosser.
They got a whole wiretap of the nigga selling guns.
Man, they got so much shit on Brick Baby, they can get that nigga 20 years easy. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
With his past criminal history, the Pasadena fraud.
Wild word.
So was it right?
Rest from him. They got that. They got him selling guns. All of that. Wiretap.
He
Plus
had
moving
prize in
drugs.
Atlanta too, huh, Prince? Didn't he have some shit stuck in Atlanta on him too?
Yeah, but they acting like the nigga never got in trouble in Atlanta, bro. That's the crazy part about it. That nigga was a whole choir boy down there. When the nigga got gun drug charges
say
down
that
there,
nigga got I still be feeling that nigga got Pee Wee Longway ass jammed. I swear, it ain't no proof. I just be feeling like that, bro.
I wouldn't doubt it.
gotta think they had that.
Hey
nigga
Drake,
on
even
wiretap.
if you did tell him that nigga shit, that nigga was around that nigga though, so they probably had eyes on him because they was watching that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
His
God,
ass was under investigation around Pee Wee, got away from him, and they jammed him up like what, the next 2 days?
that's a fact. Right after that nigga left Atlanta, when he went back, that nigga got Pee Wee got jammed up that next week. Well, Pee Wee got
Cam,
10 years.
But it's just the cold thing, Cam. Let's keep it real. You the one put Pee Wee with Brick Baby, nigga. So what's happening with you?
Ooh, that's an ugly, Mickey, Icky, Vicky, Tricky, Sticky allegation. You the one that put him with him. That is ugly. That's to make shit go extra bad.
This nigga whack is crazy.
Yeah, that shit ain't funny, bro. You know you did that shit.
Yeah, this nigga whack is crazy, yo.
The Hunter side, telling the truth, bro. We already got in trouble with the
Man,
big U.
that nigga was down there before I was, bro. I'm gonna keep it like that, nigga.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you this.
that was AK, bro. That was AK.
I'm gonna tell you this. The shit we know is scary. Imagine the shit we don't know.
There you go.
Imagine the shit we don't know, bro. The shit we know is, you know what I'm saying? Imagine the shit we don't know. And even with all this, we ain't seen. I can see Big U been cooperating, feeding them information. Brick Baby for sure. Ain't no telling what Loose Cannon been doing. It's all kind of crazy shit, bro. Internally that happened we don't know. And then just overall people in general, bro.
Let me ask you this question. Why do you think in the paperwork they got the conspiracy?
This situation is just disgusting. It's diabolical. And just to watch how these guys are just taking the situation and just drilling it in is incredible, because these are supposed to be our street dudes. These are supposed to be our gangbangers, our you know, Bracken Bloods and all this kind of stuff. And you just have Wack just acting like a complete and total moron. This is just incredible. And it's all at the detriment of Big U, and you just have to wonder, at what point does somebody want to do better?
Big U going all the way back to 2010. Why they reach all the way back there?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. When I see shit like that, I don't know what to do.
You see, they said, okay, these are the previous times that we had them on wiretap. This is the feds talking. Case number 2018, some drug shit, 2010 and 2008. So 3 times they had them on wiretap, but they just didn't complete their investigation.
Hey, when did he start the development option shit? Like what year? Do you know, Press?
20, about then.
It was before that.
No. He started he created development options in prison. But when he got that contract, I think it was like 2010 it started.
Nah, it was before 2010, because that's when I started working there.
So what, 09?
It had to been 08, 09.
But then there you go. They been watching that nigga that long.
And she's talking like she was such this big part about this. Is incredible. You just have to pay attention to what's in front of you. You have to pay attention to who's around you, because this girl Keita, this guy Wack have totally just, you know, just betrayed the trust and the love and the respect of Big U in a way that we just never thought was possible. If this is how you feel about him, this is how you feel about him. But the way they're going about it just seems utterly disgusting and so distasteful.
Nah, but these got case numbers, so.
Adam 78B, is that what we're talking about right now?
No. Could be.
Clubhouse. Adam 78B, is that what we're talking about right now? Is that the subject of conversation? And to answer your question, you messy little bitch, we're actually filming on Friday. That was a bitch ass thing to say. What happened to you doing your weekly podcast? You and your co-host fall out. Why? The co-host fall out. Why is what made you messy like a bitch. Nigga, you a whole hoe for that, nigga. You's a whole hoe for that. Adam 78B, you could have been a lot of things today, bro. You didn't have to be a hoe. What happened to your weekly podcast? You fall out with your co-host. Why? Am I tripping or that's messy like a bitch? That's you might as well say, what's the tea, sis? Niggas, boy. Niggas, boy. Niggas, boy. Niggas, boy. You niggas, boy. I swear. Trying to throw y'all raggedy ass a party, and y'all don't even care. Cigarette burns in my blush. Empty beer bottles in my brush. Am I acting like a lush? Man, what else can go wrong? Somebody keep the digital cord. Man, on the set, nah song. If you know, you know. I'm just trying to pitch in on a party. You feel me? I hate when y'all niggas come in this motherfucker doing catty ass female shit, fool. That should be weak. What happened to your weekly podcast? Y'all fall off? Why? You's a bitch. Hey, bitch ass nigga, boy. There's one thing I hate is a bitch ass nigga, boy. A female ass, yee ass fucking nigga. It's one thing I fucking hate is a yee ass fucking nigga, boy. I promise you that.
Network. You feel me? Rich Trapper. The homie wanted you to whitelist his shit too. Who? Rich Trapper. He be reacting to your shit. Yeah.
Back the same, like two cracking the same. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. We still gonna go ahead and Flakko, man. It's a party, man. We homies, we friends, right? Flakko wanted my attention. We gonna give it to him, big dog. Flakko came with the good lies, the good misinterpretations. But go ahead and watch my last video, man. Y'all can see it all right there. And bringing up family court, bro. Family court? Wild. When there's a whole video of Loose Cannon going head, shoulders, knees, and toes, WWF tag team matching with his wife. Crazy. Let's keep going, though. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to all this good content. Make sure you get into that if you have not gotten into all of that. And make sure y'all click that description in the bottom. Make sure you click that description in the bottom. Make sure you hit that description in the bottom and become a part of this new page of everything we got going on here of TNN Trap News. With these random messages about the Illuminati. Thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you. I'm not being funny. Keep coming through. I think the world is flat. We live in a dome. Either way it go, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We finna jump into this good Kantiana, man. I'm not sure what Flakkiana has done to the people of Dr. Umar, but one of his old friends just exposed who Flakkiana really is. So we want to give a big shout out to 16 Shot him. Shout out to bro. And this one, we're not going to say too much. We're going to just be quiet and let the chat, let the mods mod, and let the content run itself. We finna jump into this content, but no further ado, don't, man. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
16. Yeah. What up, man? What's good? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. But can you please let me talk to him? Because I don't know you. I don't know why you just did all that. I ain't had no issue with you. That was unnecessary. Yeah, you trying to talk to this man. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead, bro. But yeah, I was streaming or whatever, and all them emails that I got, I just started reading through them. So I was trying to get an understanding of it because it's a lot of paperwork, and I'm more so concerned with what the group was, and then I think I seen something like you and Flakko fell out, so I was trying to see what that was about.
Okay, cool. I appreciate the question. So the answer to your first question is the group is called the Good Guys. It's not a formal group. It's not registered as a group. It's not a business entity. It's not a gang. It's not a crime organization. It's none of that. It was just a group of people that rapped and got on panels that defended.
I'm trying to get to Flakko.
Went to my government name.
The dude who's speaking is Scub. I don't know how to say this. SHAKIMRA. So I don't want to destroy this guy's name, but that's who's speaking.
So I would never file a lawsuit in the state of Michigan under my YouTube name. I would do it under my legal name if I was to do that. But this person obviously wanted to create a paper trail, which is probably how it ended up all the way over to, your side of the universe. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so with the you said it was a YouTube page doing that. So another thing in the email, they were saying you was supposed to be Flakko's ex-boyfriend. Is that true, or was that the YouTube page?
Hell no. Nigga, please. Nigga,
So
please.
you seen that though?
Yeah, I've seen this paperwork already. When it first came out, it came to my house and it had my YouTube name on it because they used my address. They used all of my everything except my real name. And I know exactly who this person is because I can tell by their pattern of writing, their diction, their sentence structure, the way they use images, the way that they paint narratives. I know exactly who did this in my name. So, that was a setup right there, but, it got dismissed by a judge. So, I don't know why it keeps coming up. Go ahead, bro.
So is it more than one lawsuit? Because I see one where it's your name, Flakko name, and a few other people's name. The one where they saying it's y'all supposed to be attacking people for Dr. Umar. That one is closed or that one's open? Or is it closed for certain people?
I think I was originally a part of that lawsuit and I've been removed from the lawsuit. So I'm not a part of that lawsuit anymore. But
other people still out, right? Because
Well, rumor has it that Dr. Umar don't deal with Flakko no more because Flakko got some weird cases and Flakko was lying about who he was. And Dr. Umar may or may not have figured out that Flakiana was, in fact, David Jala, but we ain't 100% sure about that. But word on the streets is Dr. Umar stays away from Flakko and exiled Flakko from his camp because he figured out that Flakiana was, in fact, David Jala with the freaky cases.
Yeah. And Flakko was one of those people, right? Correct. Yeah, he lied about saying it was closed or something.
Yes, he lied about it. He lied about his name so many times, but I think the lawsuit sues him under FJ, and it also, I think, sues him under MT, and maybe even his YouTube name. I'm not sure. I could go look at it.
That's a Matumba. I don't want to disrespect the Africans by messing up the name, but it's some long ass name.
So when I get a chance,
Flacco's real name is some super long ass African name. I'm not going to destroy or disrespect the people by trying to say it, but we're going to see. Yes. But this shows a pattern of Flakko, aka maybe David Jala being, and we all know the cases David Jala got. Oh, y'all don't know the cases David Jala got? Y'all not hip on David Jala? Oh, y'all ain't seen that? Hold on real quick. I got y'all. Chat, y'all already seen it. Y'all didn't know? Hold on. Let me see real quick. Hold on. You know what? Let me see, man, because I just edited the video. I just edited the picture. Just go look at the last video. We got the David Jala paperwork over there.
But I could give you the updated paperwork on that if that's what you're looking for. I don't know what paperwork you're looking at.
Yeah, because I got an email from 2022. So anything updated from 2022, I don't have. Because I honestly, they've been playing with my name, like trolling me, trying to dox me, harass me, put all type of false narratives out, all type of shit. And it started happening out the blue. I didn't really know what's going on, but now I'm reading this, and a lot of it started to make sense, basically. But I'm trying to really understand who the fuck is Flakko for real? Because I just thought he was just on no jumper, but it looked like motherfucker got some whole other deeper shit involved.
Oh wait. Oh,
yeah. Go ahead, Moses.
No, my man was the dude that got into it with him. No jumper, right?
This is the dude that's on Flakko.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Shakim, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, hun. I will leave the theater home. No, you don't have to apologize, but no, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna drop down. I'll talk to you now. Have a good night.
All right, have a good night. Okay, but yeah, anything Flakko related, bro, I knew Flakko from the jump. Like when Flakko first started his channel, when Flakko had 10 subscribers, I saw Flakko build his channel. I saw Flakko go from a nigga in North Dakota. Well, first he was pretending like he was in Philly. He just had a whole Philly accent.
But it's some people from Philly that's saying he originally from there.
No, he was not from Philly. Who said that?
No jumper exposed him. You may see the episode where they was calling people and they were saying he originally from Philly and something supposed to happen with a girl out there, so that's why he don't want to admit he from there. So he claimed North Dakota or something because he ended up moving there too. But they say he originally from Philly.
So something happened with a girl out there. Go back and watch the last video where David Jala has the freaky cases. You feel me? And you'll be able to see it. You feel me?
He's not originally from Philly. Well, he could be, but either way, when he was claiming he was in Philly, he was really...
Hey, Smooth Gotti, we've already buried this nigga. Don't worry about it. You could just rewind it back. Don't worry about it. Watch the first hour and a half, Smooth Gotti. It's already been handled.
Yeah, Fargo. So that's all I'm saying. The nigga, there's a lot of history with Flakko that I have. I have videos that you haven't seen, live streams that you haven't seen, clips that you haven't seen. This is the sector that Flakko was before he went to No Jumper and all of that other bullshit. He was here.
So, do you do coding or something?
I do. I am a software engineer. That's correct.
So, how deep are you into that? You code with professional type where you could?
Absolutely.
So that's something that he was into also?
No, he's not a coder. He was a skip tracer. You know what a skip tracer is?
I got some idea.
I know what a skip tracer is, but if I say it, y'all gonna say I'm lying. So I'm gonna let him say it.
It's like you you find like when something started or something like that?
No, so skip tracing is basically the process of finding a person's whereabouts, especially when they are missing, unresponsive, or hard to find. It basically comes from the idiom to skip town, which means to leave a place quickly with few clues about where the person went. Then the trace refers to the act of tracking down the person's location.
To figure out their
software
whereabouts.
for this. Usually people that do this type of work either do it A, through software, 2, for a company, or 3, illegally with their own means and methods. So yeah, he was a skip tracer. He worked in a call center.
So, at a law firm. So when people do that, like what's the methods of doing that? Is it like using public info, or is it actually like tracing like you know, IP addresses and looking at where your phone will be at, like that?
Yeah, it could be a number of things you can get.
It can be all of the above. All of the above, as long as you use a digital, as long as you leave a digital footprint, you can now be a skip tracer or a skip shaper and a taker and a snatch people up against their will and make them shaker.
Web data, you could get utility information, driver's license history, criminal records, of course, credit header data from credit applications, right? So credit applications can be pulled by a skip tracer. What else? You know, this is something for like bail bondsmen and like credit card companies and process servers and repossession agents and stuff like that. You're not supposed to just be doxing in your fucking 1-bedroom shack in North Dakota and Fargo. But this bitch nigga doxed everybody. I can show you clips right now if you want to see it. I don't know if you care really.
For sure.
But yeah, I got all the receipts on this nigga. Like I can release the record on this nigga any day that I want to. I'm just too busy.
I'm trying to see, man, because I've been trying to like let him breathe and just leave it alone because it's really goofy and old. But you know, that happened with us 2 years ago, and he's still literally to this day be playing and trolling and playing my name and lying. So it's like now I'm done just sitting back. You know, now it's like I want to dig into what the fuck you got going on, because it seems like it's way more than what the fuck. You know, it appears, and it looked like no jumper just swept out under the rug, because a lot of this came across them. I talked to them, they all seen this, and it's like they just act like they just forgot about it or something.
Shakim, I'm gonna hop down, man. All right.
My bad. I don't mean to fuck up y'all loud.
No, you good, brother. You perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. You know, y'all two could do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is a 24-hour live, bro. So I am
24 hours.
Yeah, This is my new show. You came to my first show, so I'm gonna give you a strong black hand in a second. But this is 24/7 beef. The late night show, May 30th.
Oh, is that why she just went in like that? This supposed to beef on her?
Well, she's from the beef sector. She's like the queen of the beef sector right now. So, yeah.
Can we get his link dropped to the channel in the chat?
Absolutely. And some more. Let me get the link to your channel.
16 shots, man. Appreciate. Nice to meet you, brother.
Same here.
Shakim,
thanks for having me up, bro.
All right. Salute. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam.
And my chat said congratulations on your show.
Oh wow, they saw it? I didn't know they saw it. But thank you.
They the ones told me you was live. Because I was reading it, and they was like, you might as well hop on this live. You live right now.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
And for those of y'all who don't know why Flakko using multiple names is important, is because we have situations that come across like this, and we just want to know the truth. We just want to know the truth. Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Right. You want to talk about a misdemeanor case with no probation violation because I didn't do shit and I just had to go in because, on probation, that's just how it works if you know the legal system, but you got this kind of stuff? I'm not sure if Flakko is David Jalla, but he sure did say he didn't know David Jalla. And then he said that it was his brother-in-law. And then he said that it was his half-sister's brother. That for sure happened.
I guess, there are no sectors on YouTube. Like there's just people, right? So, you know, yeah, people move around. But yeah, any questions that you ever have for me, we could do a whole show. Like, bro, I could release the Kraken on this any day. I just told you I'm too busy. I'm very busy. I could do a show a day, okay? I could do a show a day. Like, for real. Like, I'm very busy, but for him, I mean, for this situation, because you came to me personally, you know, just inquired about it. Obviously, you got some curiosity. You're doing some research, you're getting paperwork sent to you. So I would rather clarify for you exactly what it is directly than, you know, you get it third party. Go ahead, bro.
So like the skip tracing shit, like when you work at a job and you get that type of shit, like why they don't make it, like why are people still capable of using it? Like it's like ain't that's they don't get like some type of security where it's like, all right, once you don't work here, you don't have access to this shit no more.
It's software, so you know how you can go buy like LexisNexis, or you can go buy what's a good example? Experian for credit. Like you can buy your own access to this software and use it at your own use. So they give you like legal disclaimers, like you shouldn't use this for X, Y, and Z. That don't really mean nothing, because at the end of the day, motherfuckers get access to that shit and they pull reports. Nigga, I had somebody go to the Social Security office, right, and get my data and pretend like I was applying for disability. Like, I'm not even joking. So that really happened. So I'm telling you, yeah, nigga, whether you work for a federal agency or you bought the software online, if you got enough money, you could definitely get access to the software. Go ahead, bro.
They did it to me. Really did it to me. Driver license, all type of shit. But yeah, I'm really just trying to like piece this together, because when I come and I make a video, I always like to come with facts. Like I don't ever want to be into with somebody and lie. But that's what he's doing. But I feel like shit with the truth, I could fuck you up with the truth, because the truth seems like it's way more exciting than these bullshit lies you putting together.
Yeah, the truth is undefeated. And you know, truth is like the sunlight. It shines above all. So yeah, the truth, the truth will fuck Flakko up. Flakko can't run from what I know. This nigga had what's it called? The mega stash, right? Do you know about the mega stash, bro?
No, what's that?
Oh, I'm surprised you ain't heard about this. All right. So the mega stash is like, there's a website called Mega Upload or something like that. And basically you can upload videos and stuff. So there was like a terabyte of OnlyFans videos that Flakko collected and put in on Mega Upload. It was like 3 or 4 terabytes.
Yo, sexual deviant? Sexual deviant? Sexual deviant? Sounds like somebody who would do sexual deviancy. All I'm going to say, Flakko, it sounds like you may possibly be David Jala. Sexual deviancy, that led to that. You did this, that led to that, that led to that. And then you had this whole secret stash of pornography. Sheesh, David Frederick. Excuse me. Sheesh. That is barnacles.
You can upload videos and stuff. So there was like a terabyte of OnlyFans videos that Flakko collected and put in on Mega Upload.
Weed whacker. That ninja in there going crazy. Flakko in there going crazy.
It was like 3 or 4 terabytes. But he said...
Hold on, run this back a little bit.
But yeah, I'm really just trying to like piece this together, because when I come and I make a video, I always like to come with facts. Like I don't ever want to be into with somebody and lie. But that's what he's doing. But I feel like shit with the truth, I could fuck you up with the truth, because the truth seems like it's way more exciting than these bullshit lies you putting together.
Yeah, the truth is undefeated. And you know, truth is like the sunlight. It shines above all. So yeah, the truth, the truth will fuck Flakko up. Flakko can't run from what I know. This nigga had a what's it called? The mega stash, right? Do you know about the mega stash, bro? No, what's that? Ooh, yo, I'm surprised.
Stealing girls' content and selling it is crazy.
You ain't heard about this? All right. So the mega stash is like, there's a website called Mega Upload or something like that. And basically you can upload videos and stuff. So there was like a terabyte of OnlyFans videos that Flakko collected and put in on Mega Upload. It was like 3 or 4 terabytes. But he said he was collecting this and sending it around to men on Twitter so that men wouldn't have to pay for OnlyFans and shit. So I was just like, nigga, you had terabytes of porn, nigga. Like, that's sick. That's sick, nigga. That shit is twisted.
Having terabytes of porn and then sharing it with other men on OnlyFans is barnacles.
That nigga fucked every bitch in the world.
Wild.
Go ahead, bro.
Wild.
Culture. Yeah, culture vultures for sure. Yeah, that nigga don't know shit about our culture. That nigga, bro. That nigga don't even speak Liberian. Hey, Chad, what question Liberian dialect? That bitch nigga don't know shit about Africa. So yeah, there's that. So like you keep saying like you got like some crazy shit, like hit us with something, like some shit that like the public don't know.
Bro, it's for sure Robin Hood for the weirdos.
You ever seen my documentary yet? I seen a lot of shit. So if I did, like describe something out of, because there's so many things I seen. Because this shit was like years ago, but recently I ain't really been paying none of this shit no attention. I just dove back into it. Okay. Well, I'll show you my most popular documentary there. But I definitely seen something on you type shit. I've been saying your name, but I don't know like exactly what you talking about. It might be a documentary I seen. Do it got something to do with like a dude getting paid to like gay prostitutes getting paid or some shit? To something like that. Something like that. Yeah, I think I seen it. There's like a bald dude that was suing Flakko for paying some gay prostitutes to say he was gay. No, that's not the story. But let's revisit the story so you could get the right story. So here we go. Yeah, I definitely seen this. I don't remember exactly. You want to see something new, or you want to see this again? Nah, explain this, and then we could go to the other one.
The gay prostitutes is crazy.
All right, but
the gay prostitutes is crazy. Crazy. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe. Flakko, the gay prostitutes, bro. The gay prostitutes, Flakko, barnacles. Absolutely barnacles. The only thing crazier than that is you covering your mouth with that mask on a no jumper cipher so we couldn't see you stuttering your words that Brick Baby wrote for you. Mike, I got you. Wild.
Back and forth. That's why Flakko threatened to.
Shout out to Swiper No Swiping saying Rich Trapper's deleting comments. I haven't been anywhere but on the live for the last 3 hours almost, so there's no way that I could be deleting anybody's comments. Ouch. Ouch. Bad narrative when I've been on live for the last 3 hours and everybody can see me. Well, 2 hours and 41 minutes and 38 seconds. 39, 40, 41. We could do this all day. Ouch. Sorry.
Sexually harmed. Back and forth. That Puerto Flakko threatened to sexually harm. That's
We're calling from tonight. So what is the federal crime we're going to report to the FBI tonight, ma'am? Internet threats. So, internet. Today? Today, you were threatened on the internet by who?
There's a group of people.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what does it say? Monday, March 1st, 2021, anti-Afro singles notified the FBI of Frederick Jala's sexually violent, torture-infused threat. What? Yo. I wasn't ready for it to get this deep, y'all. I wasn't ready for it to get this deep, y'all. I wasn't ready for it to get this deep, y'all. What the barnacles? What the barnacles? That, I don't know. It's looking like it's a habit. Maybe it's just running a family. That seems like the same person. This person seems like they can be this person. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. Damn, Jala. I would have never even came across this had you not came with your flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. With your skullduggery, flu, flammery, and larceny, big dog. Let's keep going.
Well, there's one person in particular. His name is Frederick Jala, J-A-L-L.
Burger Lord, I got you. Let me finish this. That nigga Burger Lord said, I'll take my mod now. Yes, you will. Just give me a second. Let me finish the upload. I got you both pages.
So his last name?
J-A-L-L-A-H.
Frederick Jala, and where did he correct you at on what platform?
It's on YouTube.
And what's his YouTube username?
His YouTube name is spelled Poetik.
That's why you gotta leave that motherfucking friend like that.
Flakko.
What was the threat he made to you, ma'am?
He says, quote, because I can't punch her in the mouth, I'll probably the bitch.
The music behind it is crazy.
Quote, because I can't punch her in the mouth, I'll probably the bitch and destroy her insides, and I'll up the bitch's life. Quote, because I can't punch her in the mouth, I'll probably the bitch and destroy her insides, and I'll up the bitch's life.
The unsolved mystery music is sick.
Went on.
So you want to sit here and talk about a case that I never got indicted for, or nothing like that, or caught no felonies or whatever, and then you want to talk about me putting my hands on niggas and all that. All right. You a taker, big dog. Are you David? Or are you Frederick? Are you Frederick? Faverick. Daverick. Daverick would be better. Daverick Jala. Daverick. It's crazy, Daverick. Let me find out he was talking about you in them lyrics. 69 God. What? Frederick. Daverick. Look it up. Wild.
Another protracted campaign. Let's just stop it there. That was a call to the boys. I'm not going to name drop them anymore on this platform. Yeah, the alphabet.
Yeah, see, this is why I have a hard time believing that it's his brother. He first said that it wasn't him. And then he just recently said in my chat 2 days ago, and he told me to my face that it was his sister's half-brother. And now you're saying that that was his brother. He's openly talked about it before. Well, he said it wasn't him. Then he said it was his brother-in-law. Then he said it was his sister's half-brother and it had no relation to him. Now you're saying that he made a video saying that it's his brother. Can you see why we are low-key as character a little bit confused? Yeah.
The FGHs, them niggas. Somebody called the FGHs on him.
Smoke, we've been open, bro.
Because you know that's what a clout chaser. That's what a alphabet. The FGHs, them niggas. Somebody called the FGHs on him and recorded it because you know that's what a clout chaser. That's what the attention whore
would do. You know, but that's a story for another day because I never give that person.
Well, see, it's hard believing that it's his brother when he said that low key ass character. You can argue with me or you can argue with what Flakko said, and what Flakko said was it was his half sister's brother. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's nah, bro. The Kroger parking lot. That's what he said. That's what he said.
They should be thanking me and blessing me that I gave them 30 seconds of light tonight. Go ahead, bro. That person lied on him, basically. I didn't say she lied. I just said she didn't need to call them. Like even though.
Okay, so I get what bro is saying. Even though Flakko did it, he's saying that she didn't have to take it that far because she knew it was an empty threat. So he's not a fan of the police getting involved with no black man. He ain't saying that Flakko didn't do it. He's saying that she didn't have to take it that far.
But I gave them 30 seconds of light tonight. Go ahead, bro. That person lied on him, basically. I didn't say she lied. I just said she didn't need to call them. Like even those people told her, "Why are you calling us Mayim? Mayim? You need to call your local sheriff, Mayim." Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Out of all people to call, even though that's definitely a weird, crazy ass threat. Out of all people to call, like 911 would have been cool enough. Like he went straight to them people. Like that was a terrorist or something.
Now, we're not saying that was too much. We're not saying that was too much. We were saying that's enough. We ain't saying nothing like that. But what we are saying is that is a wild threat. For you to be all, come on, bro. For you to be all on my wooty bam, low-key ass character. How about you just rewind it and then just watch the rest of the live, bro? Instead of coming in here saying stupid shit and not knowing what you're talking about, just watch the rest of the live. Just rewind it, bro. We'll get you to it. Just rewind it and watch it. It's all there for you.
It's hard to troll. I mean, I don't want to use that. Let me stop.
Now, I do agree that might be a little bit excessive. That might be a little bit excessive, taking it all the way to the federales and all that kind of stuff. That's a little bit far. I'm not saying that I think that you should take it all the way that, but that's an extremely crazy thing to threaten somebody with, Flackiana. Extremely crazy.
In those words, she is just an RT, and absolutely, don't name drop over here. Don't drop her name in this chat.
No, you good, Gasper. You good, bro.
And you'll be good. Yeehaw, howdy. So did this situation got dropped? Absolutely never went nowhere. I mean, there was nothing there. It was just a clout chase, bro. It was content for the sector, basically.
Kind of like a restraining order and not an actual court date where you're actually trying to put charges on somebody. You're just trying to maybe make somebody upset about their kid. Ouch. It's funny how Flakko has gone through something like this when he actually did, say he was going to do that to somebody. That's crazy to say that you're going to do that to that girl. Your business, general butt naked. But it seems like he would be more understanding of the fact that women within their emotions will lie. Because what we not even finna do is pretend like Flakko. I'm for sure using that as a thumbnail. Don't think I'm not. I'm for sure using that as a thumbnail for sure. But just so I can maintain being a real one, we not even finna pretend like he did that to that girl and all that kind of stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it don't take away from the thought that are you David Jolly with that freaky case, bro? Because you said that you didn't know him, and then you said that it was your brother-in-law, then you said that it was your sister's brother. Now you saying that that's your brother. It's crazy. I'm just saying, General Butt Naked, the baby eater. Just saying.
So there's that.
Just saying.
Go ahead. What's the story with the with the bald dude? I don't know his name. Is that what you was sued for too? The bald dude, the white dude, the one that basically they was saying he was gay. That don't have nothing to do with me or nothing to do with me, El Cristo Negro, El Negrecito, El Nazareno, El Negrito, El Shakimerra. It don't got nothing to do with Shakimerra. Nothing to do with me at all. That was that nigga. Let me just show you.
The hell is he saying?
Because I can show you better than I can tell you what happened. So hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
The fuck was he just saying? Not even being funny. What the fuck did he just say?
Hey. Jace responded, "Hey, you're pretty close by," because it does look like they're about 2,000 feet away. And he says, "Yeah, what you up to?" This nigga was looking for bus sex tonight. This one of Flakko's old friends. This man said, "They was all in a lawsuit together. When can I get that bus sex tonight?"
When you at Charlie, when I was reading paperwork, he wanted people names.
Top or bottom? Hey, this nigga said first, like them both. So, oh my God, you mean to tell me, Leonard, you have a wife and kids, and you are first? Meaning you can participate in bottom activities sometimes, bro? You're getting butt fucked as a 44-year-old man. Bro, you are sinister. What you're doing to your wife is wrong. But again, this is not the worst of it. Let's continue. Type in this number and you will see it belongs to Lennon Honor. So I digress. Jace texts him saying, hey, it's Jace. Lennon responds back with, hi, how are you? Didn't get a chance to ask if you were a top or bottom. Jace is a bottom bitch. Again, he refers himself as a bottom bitch. I'm not being disrespectful. I love gay people. I'm not being disrespectful. What I have a problem with is a married man preying on younger men. Jace, I believe, is 19 or in fact.
But you have no problem with your people who's okay.
I want to be correct, so let me check Jace's age.
It's funny that Flakko wants to check everybody else's age, but continuously lies about his age. Continuously lies about his age. He does not want people to know that this is what his life was really like. 2008 graduate.
Sorry, I fell asleep. And he put, it's cool. LL. I'm still waiting on those pics. Again, Jace, I can't even speak up for you, bro. You are thirsty as fuck, my nigga. But again, Lennon, you're 44. What the fuck are you looking for butt sex from a 19-year-old kid, bro? So Lennon dropped a nude, which I'm not going to show on YouTube. However, if you want the nude, I can't say inbox me because I don't know if that's a crime. So again, if you want the nude, you can look for it. You can inbox me. I'm not saying I'll give it, but
and you can pause this. I got a question.
Email me and you know.
So Flakko's holding on to naked pictures of men and willing to inbox it to other men. Is that what I'm understanding? Flakko's holding on to a naked picture of a man and threatening to inbox it to other men. Interesting.
I can go ahead and
go ahead. The person he's talking about right here, right now, is the person he's supposed to be exposing, the one with the green message.
Yeah, because that would be it would be the person sending the news, right? The fake person sending the news would be Lennon Honor, and then the green would be Jason.
And who is Jason? Jason, the one that was suing, right?
No. Let me.
You all right, Pop? Okay.
Show you. Do I got it in? You want cut? Hold on. I got ads running. Give me 1 second. That's our first time
to put ads on our own videos.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Let me see. Because if I put him in here, I need to do a part 2 to this, huh? Maybe I should do a part 2. Because I got other stuff I didn't get to put in here because I only have 15 minutes to do it all. I got you in here, bro. Because I remember when this happened, nigga. You think I wasn't going to put that in my documentary, nigga? Nigga, you crazy. But,
yeah, having a phone full of dictures, not pictures, dictures is crazy.
I have the video.
Streetlights, just rewind the video, bro. All you gotta do is rewind the video.
I would just have to find it and show you. But I have the video, though.
I know I seen it. It's been a minute, so my memory kind of blurry on that shit. Because I was just saying that shit and never paid no mind after I seen it. Well, I got better.
Right, Flakko got a real life dictionary. Crazy.
Better shit to do. I ain't finna keep. Same way you feel. I was like,
Poppy, let the dog in.
Busy. That's how I was going. I got better shit to do than play with this nigga. But
yeah, I'll give you a solid. I'll send it to you. You know, for the dub, off the strength of you just coming to my platform and just.
I'll send it to you for the dub. Is sick.
Give me questions. questions and not being on no troll. Ain't no troll shit, ain't no fuck nigga shit, I don't know none of that.
No, for sure.
I'll email it to you, or I would have to either email it to you or I'll send
Did
it
you
to
put her in her cage?
and then
Huh?
you can react to it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. If you want to care, if you care. I don't know if you even care, but yeah, there's that.
I'll send it to you off the strength of the dub. Crazy. You gonna send them the dictures? Wild.
So, damn, there was another question. Hold on, let me read the chat. I think they put it in the chat. He already explained that y'all kind of late. They asking, who are you and how you know him and shit like that. Matter of fact, yeah, how did y'all meet? Because you said something like, you go like way back type shit.
Yeah, so we met in the Umar Johnson sector. So Umar Johnson, do you know who Umar Johnson is?
Yeah, when you say sector, like what's a sector?
It's just a bunch of people that talk about a person or a thing or a topic, like the beef sector, which is the sector that basically all the people over here, well, not all the people, like, okay, this person's from the Umar sector, this person's from the Umar sector, this person's from the Umar sector, but this person is beef sector. So there's like all of these people have come into these sectors. So there might be people from the Mo 3 sector over here, the young adult sector, like the mommy sector. But basically, we're from the same sector. So we were on the same panels. We did debates together. Like y'all can review that if y'all want. We did like 2 debates together, I think.
Yeah, Trap News Network is not my website. Why would I have a Trap News Network website when it's a YouTube place? Trap News Network. I took it. Why? Let me ask you a question. Even Raw, why would you ever go to a Trap News Network website when there's a YouTube page? I don't think you would ever look up that website. No, you bought the domain name from nobody because it didn't exist. You just got a Trap News Network thing. Congratulations. That's fine, but okay.
Yeah, the nigga had beef with everybody. So even though it's the Umar sector, it's still a beef sector. It's just not the beef sector, if that makes sense. Like there's beef in every sector. Go ahead.
So like, how would you find a sector type shit? Like you just go somewhere where like you use hashtags or something on Twitter.
It's really the algorithm. Like, so now if you go to my analytics, most of my viewers all watch beef sector people, right? Like all of them. Like it'll show you all the channels. So it's really like part the algorithm and then just go to different panels and hit a link, like how you just did. So now everybody in the beef sector is gonna know who you are now. Whoever's here, it's 134 people here, but people are gonna review this and watch the replays, stuff like that. So yeah, like that's how you introduce yourself to a sector. You hit a link. Just exactly what you just did. Go ahead. Who is this? Hold on. We got somebody at the door. Oh, hell no. Who the fuck is this? Nobody comes up here without a pat down, my nigga. Who is this? Who is this?
I gotta give a quick frisk, you know what I'm saying?
Who is this? Identify yourself.
It's me. I'm Mike. I'm all over the place. Yes.
Okay, what is your purpose for coming to the Temple of Dendera?
The purpose is I've been listening, and I think you're interesting. And I've actually been on panels with you before. You probably forgotten. It's been a while. But
let me see you again. Wait, have you been on Mysterio's panel?
Yeah, I've been on all. I go around the panels. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you good? Okay. All right. Cool. I was a little defensive
Not
because
sure. Not sure.
It's late, and I don't.
Not sure. Mike has to do anything.
Play that shit. And me and motherfucker is coming up here trying to set me up. But now you're good, bro. 16 Shot, I'm just up here asking me questions. So just give me a second because I'm gonna just finish what I have going on here. So you said 16 Shot. Did you have any more? You could really stay up here or you could leave. I don't know what how many questions you have, but yeah, come here anytime.
I had another question. Like, do he got like a brother or something that has some type of case that he denied?
Yes. I don't know if it was a case, but I know that his brother was killed. That's what I do know.
Not the same.
Not killed, not murdered, unalived.
Not the same. Not the same.
Don't yet. You have to YouTube now.
I thought this was the beef sector.
Nah, that ain't the case. Because that person is clearly walking around right now. Because Flakko said he didn't know him. Then Flakko said that it was his brother-in-law. Then Flakko said that it was his half-brother's sister. Then he said that it was his brother. Now this person might not be alive. So I'm just trying to see what's going on here, because that person is clearly still alive who has this bad paperwork. Clearly still alive. That's Flakko's words, not mine.
Ain't that how you get down? I mean, yeah, but me and my channel, like this channel is like my baby. And this one got so much on it. Like it's a lot of money been put into this one. My other channel, my backup channel, is monetized, but it's like I don't have that much money put into that. So on my backup channel, that's when I really go crazy. Muds.
Yeah. My man got kicked off of YouTube cameras, I think. Diva D.
Who?
My man right here, Mike.
Oh, you got kicked off YouTube cameras, bro?
Well, Diva D says Ness, but I know it's somebody.
Kicked off her.
I know it's better than me.
Oh, why are you bringing up YouTube cameras? It says that's the guy that Ness kicked off her panel. Are you reading correctly?
No. What I'm saying is, I think she's mistaken it for YouTube cameras panel. It's somebody's panel, though. She is right, though. She is right.
Okay, well, he's good. I see him on Mysterio's panel all the time. I see him on Limits panel. We've been on panels together, so there's that. But go ahead. I want to make sure you get to answer your questions. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like, with that, oh, no, never mind. That's not what we do. That's the skip trace and shit. All right, never mind. No, I was just trying to understand the shit with the brother shit. But, I think that's about it. I know I got more, but right now, I wasn't prepared for this. I was really just on live streaming, then your name came up. Then they said you was live. So I ain't really had no list of questions wrote down. I'm just reading through everything. But if you can send an updated like paperwork shit like that, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, you're in my Discord, so I'm gonna, if I see your request, of course I'll add you. If you want to send me a friend request or something, I'm pretty sure I can send like videos and documents to Discord. I'm pretty sure I can. So yeah.
All right, man. The mystery of poetic Flackiana continues. Is he David? Is he Frederick? What's really going on here? What we don't know is what's going on. What we do know is I was a wild threat. Round threat. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the red's free. Avenue Angel. And we up out here. If you have an angel who's free, we go.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm in here today with my man Remo. And we had to have a sit down with the legend himself, 051 Kiddo, fresh up out the joint.
You know that. Shout right big as all.
How you feeling, dog?
I'm doing just fine.
How long you been free for? 2-3 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Gee.
You still getting used to it, or how you feeling?
It's great. I'm thugging it. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah? Okay, what was the situation that got you locked up again this time around?
I really can't speak upon the case because it's still pending.
Okay.
But they did some illegal shit. GMU up for some shit that I didn't have nothing to do with.
Really?
Bro. So it's like, I just got to roll with the punches game.
Uh-huh.
I'm chill. I'm just carrying on until this shit over with.
Definitely. So what was it like to go back in after, because you previously did what, 8 years, or I forget exactly how long that 10 years. So what was it like getting this nice taste of freedom for like a year or so and then having to go sit down again?
Oh, it was beautiful. Like, I was living. I was cool, and like, I wasn't doing no stupid shit. I ain't no crash out dummy, I know how to think. I know how to move. I don't be doing duck shit. I don't just be in a way, just be doing anything. Just be doing it. Hell no.
So you were making a sincere effort to